some things up.
Yep.
Am I just gonna have to start talking?
Yeah, just go ahead and start talking.
Are we live?
We are live.
And welcome to the first UFL watch along of the season. We've got Nick and Rob here, along with our good friend Deshaun, who longtime listeners and watchers of the podcast know is one of the best additions to our watch alongs. He is going to be enjoying his first ever UFL game tonight. The camera is working. It is looking for me. It's looking. Oh, it's got me now. Nick, there we go. We got ourselves a camera. Hopefully we can be seen. But we're getting excited. We are just about 25-ish or so minutes away from kick. So instead of doing our normal about hour to 90-minute podcast, we're going to do a little and jump right on in to our watch along. Again, we've got the Battlehawks coming down from St. Louis, heading to Frisco to take on the Dallas Renegades, who looked real good last week in the debut of Austin Reed and head coach Rick Neuheisel.
Yeah, he did have a really good debut, and we're going to get into that and see what they're going to do with the Battlehawks. Rob, I know we are producing on the fly. If you could do me a favor and take the mic's distance back. You're blowing out the mic a little. Like right about here, 4 inches.
I'm going to have to find a place to put it where I can...
I just noticed it when I was tapped in. Anyway, so we're going to do a little breakdown. Rob, I'm sorry. You were probably saying a lot in the middle of the
as long as the listeners were listening, that's all that matters.
But anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into the Homer headlines, talk about the previous games, and then we're going to do the Renegade rundown, and we're going to go right into the show. So let's go ahead and fire up some Homer headlines.
Homer headlines. We got some games to talk about. Usually I had to be right on this one. Back this time?
I got it dialed in to a point where you can...
So I'm good. All right, so the first game, we're going to talk about the 3 games that we've had so far, and we had one really good game, one exciting finish, and another one where there's 2 teams still a work in progress. But Nick, we're going to kick it off talking about our defending champions, the DC Defenders, as they went up against the Columbus Aviators. Did they bounce back from their dud of an opening week?
Yeah, they did. They bounced back pretty well, and I'll tell you what, that offense actually looks really nice and dialed in, and a lot of credit has to be given to Deion Jackson for going 97 yards, 11 carries, and got a big 3 touchdowns in the game over there. And yeah, I mean, I'll tell you one thing. You think the Aviators, they would be a little bit better on defense, but it is just not looking good right now for the Aviators. And the best description that I can have right now for the Aviators is they remind me a lot of how the Dallas Cowboys were last year, at least in this particular game.
Okay.
Offense looks fine. I love McGlendon. I like what he's doing out there. He got 3 combined touchdowns, 2 of them passing, 1 of them rushing. And
that's a lot for the UFL.
A lot. And then 157 passing yards, 55 rushing yards. He looks really good. He's exciting. He used to play for Houston last year, and I don't know why Houston actually gave up on him. I thought that was a big mistake that they ended up, I believe, trading him over to the Aviators. Fun fact, this is a shout out to the UFL website. If you look up McGlendon right now, he is still on the Houston Gamblers team, according to the UFL.
And that, I will say, that is one thing, Mike Repley, if you're watching, we got to put some effort into the internet presence of the UFL. Let's actually get updated stats. Let's get updated rosters, and let's get a little bit more than just the absolute basic stats. Like we can do better, and it can be a lot more fun for people to break things down besides just knowing who has the most passing yards. But knowing what team they're on, that's kind of important.
Yeah, it was really bizarre that they were not able to do it. And then another thing is just getting individual stats. I put it on the Repley reply. You've got to be able to get the individual stats so much easier. Little leagues can do it in Pee Wee football. I think the UFL should be able to step up and do that. In depth charts, that's another one that I can't stand.
Depth charts, especially with trying to know what's going on, especially with several of the quarterback battles, knowing the depth chart, knowing who's going to be coming in if someone goes down, or with a lot of these wide receivers, knowing where that rotation is going to go is huge for those of us that want to cover this and really talk knowingly about what's going on. And having updated depth charts would be great.
Yeah, it would be much greater over there. But that wasn't the only game that ended up happening. You had the defenders just stomping the Aviators. Oh, one last thing on it. I'm going to be real quick. The Columbus Aviators are reminding me a lot like the Memphis Showboats were 2 years ago, where the fans are showing up. They're looking really good, and the crowd did an excellent job. Shout out to you, Columbus fans. You did a wonderful job. Something that I'm nervous about, though, is if they start performing similar to what the Memphis Showboats did, all of a sudden the fans stop going to the game. And I am really concerned that the Columbus Aviators could possibly lose that fan base that did so well in those 2 games. So I'm hoping that the Aviators play better.
But they've got Columbus legend Ted Ginn Jr. Who wouldn't want to go see that guy coach?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. But I'll tell you what. Stallions have been your little crawl, biggest issue for you for quite some time. You were talking about them last year, even after having a good season, and the Stallions fell to the Gamblers.
Not surprised.
What's your reaction to that? You even picked it.
I picked it. I picked it straight up on the main thing of I looked at the 2 coaches. And there's one coach that's got a lot more experience and that is a lot better at being a coach than the other. So I went with Kevin Sumlin and the Gamblers to go ahead and get that first victory of the season. Look, the one of the things that's been hard for me with the Stallions, especially last year, they have a very large and loud online presence as far as their fandom goes. But that fandom does not carry over to them showing up at the stadium.
And they win, too. You think they would.
And they win. So they were on the chopping block. They really were. We were not supposed to have the Birmingham Stallions this season, but Mike Repoli listens to the fans, and that loud, angry online presence made themselves known, and so they kept them in Birmingham for one more year. But as we saw, all the coaches change, all different coaches except for in DC, and then only Anthony Becht, besides Shannon Harris, is returned as a coach, and then we got all new coaches, and the theme was not necessarily coaching experience. It was big name in that market. And so that's why you have the head coach that you have in Columbus. And that's why you have the head coach that you have in Birmingham, who chose spring legend, had a chance to be good in the NFL. He had a chance with the Bengals, didn't convert it. Does have a ring playing for Saban with A.J. McCarron. Like, he's got football knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
But he was literally in the middle of a lieutenant governor race in Alabama and quit it to be the head coach of the UFL. So I'm assuming he doesn't think he was going to win that race. And it was clear in the game last week that they just barely survived. They're at a disadvantage coaching in Birmingham, and they haven't been in one of those before. Because Skip Holtz has been right there with Anthony Becht as top of the league. Skip Holtz is gone now, so we'll have to see what's going on. And, you know, here's the thing. Fans don't go to the game to watch the coach. I'm a New England Patriots fan. I never went to a New England Patriots game because I wanted to watch Bill Belichick on the sideline.
Right.
I go because I wanted to watch Tom Brady. I wanted to watch Julian Edelman. I wanted to watch, back in the day, Ben Coates and Drew Bledsoe. You go for the players. So he's going to have to learn how to coach real quick. Maybe call up his old coach and mentor and get a quick little 101 of what to do, and hopefully they'll grow.
Hopefully they will grow. I saw the April Fool's joke with Nick Saban being the
that was pretty good.
assistant coach.
That
I fell for it. I'm not going to lie. I was like, ooh, that's news. No, Nick Saban's not jumping into the UFL to help out AJ McCarron, although he looks like he could probably use it. Yeah, you know, the only reason why I ended up picking the the Stallions over the Gamblers was because I was just going to go with Matt Corral, who had a
good game.
Pretty good game. He's the only one that I think has the capabilities of being maybe Austin Reed, but he has the NFL capable arm, and he should be able to get there even as a starter. The problem with him is decision making
on and off the field.
Yeah, right. And then on top of it, he's so accurate with the football that I think he throws it in windows. You just don't need to, Matt.
Especially with the receivers he has at this level in the UFL.
Yeah, he shouldn't have to do that. But Matt Corral ended up having an all right game despite, guess what, 2 interceptions. And credit to the Gamblers with Henderson. That was a clutch drive to get it to field goal range. Granted, it was 50 yards. He is exciting to watch, and if Kevin Sumlin's going to learn anything from this, it's give Henderson the green light on running the football. If you give him that option, the Gamblers are going to look so much better.
And here's the thing about Kevin Sumlin. He knows how to use a running quarterback.
It's true.
Johnny Manziel, ring a bell?
In fact, the reason why we know Kevin Sumlin so well is probably because of Johnny Manziel. So, obviously, Rob, credit to you. You made that pick. You were right. I was wrong. Houston has given the Stallions fits in UFL history. I just thought something was a little different because of this year. Turns out I was wrong. Houston did it again and got an upset win.
It was more of a hate pick for me than a deep dive. I went for I went with coaching.
Oh yeah, and it was a good call. Kevin Sumlin did a much better job. But
that fourth quarter was exciting. The first 3 quarters, bit of a slog. Fourth quarter, that was fun.
Yeah. The fourth quarter was great. You had 2 touchdowns from both teams out there. It was relatively slow scoring game, and all of a sudden it just got cranked up, entertaining, and a phenomenal field goal to the Gamblers kick or to pull that off. Stadium atmosphere, small crowd. This is the 3rd year in a row that Houston has moved. You're wearing the Houston fan base out, and I see stuff on X saying Houston doesn't deserve a team. Houston did a phenomenal job when they were the Roughnecks in the XFL. Don't blame the market. It's more to do with the fact that you moved the location 3 times now. There's no consistency. This is the best venue, so they had to do it. I'm not disagreeing. You're going to have to wait for that build-up to happen, and you have to wait for a good football team. Because, guys, I hate to break it to you, it's a spring football league. I love it. It's entertaining, but if the teams are awful, the fans will not show up. Period. End of story. You can hardly get them to show up at an NFL game. Could you imagine a spring football game?
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. But we did have one more game. We had the Kings versus the Storm. All right. So, Nick, what do you think about the Storm and the Kings? How do you think that went?
The Storm really remind me, where the Aviators remind me of the Dallas Cowboys, where their defense was just awful, and they had an all right offense that just didn't matter because of how bad their defense was. The Orlando Storm really remind me of the New England Patriots last year at having 2 back-to-back sprawl, close, hard-knot fighting games for 3 quarters, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, just put on the gas in the 4th quarter and go get a win. That's the second time they ended up doing it. If you look at the score, you're going to think it was not even close, but it was close up to those first games. There it is. Sorry, I got the score up here.
Yeah, there it is.
Looking like 19-9, but it was not like that. It was like 9-12 heading into that, and it just did not look that exciting up to that point. But they ended up pulling it off. A lot of credit going to the Storm, and the Storm looked like a good team. My biggest problem with the Kings, 2 quarterback system is not going to work. You're going to have to decide, are you going to develop Beam, who had a terrible night, by the way, percentage was like 25% at throwing, or Rodgers, who looks a little bit more stable, but does not have that same talent that Beam has. If you're just looking to get wins immediately, Rodgers is your guy. If you're looking for development, you got to go with Beam. Doesn't really matter what you choose, Louisville. You got to choose.
But they shouldn't waste the defense. They should be. They can make the playoffs. I'm still high on them if they can figure out the offense.
Then if that's the case, I'd go with Rodgers because he looks a little bit more seasoned and understands how to just at least run the offense out there. They really got to get that figured out because they split possessions and it just looked awful. Despite the last-minute interception for Jake Plummer, he looked really good. 18-20.
Jake?
I keep doing that. Yeah, Deshaun's here too. Yeah, Deshaun, I don't know if you know this, but Jake, you probably don't even know Jake Plummer, do you? Okay, never mind. We're old.
We
Rob.
are old.
Yeah.
We are old.
But yeah, now I lost the name. What's the name?
Jack Plummer.
Jack Plummer, the other J. Okay, got it. Anyway, Jack Plummer ended up looking pretty good despite that weird last-minute interception. He went 18 for 23, 182 yards, got a touchdown. And credit to Roland. I'm a big fan of him. I like short, shifty wide receivers. Call me, stereotypical or whatever, but he reminds me of Wes Welker. I know Roland's white, but he's short. He's short, shifty.
Welker was white.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Everyone always compares it to Wes Welker or Edelman or whatever. But he looked really good, had 8 receptions, 54 yards, but that's not what he was there for gaining yards. He was there to be the possessive wide receiver. And I think the Orlando Storm are by far it's between them and the Renegades. We're going to see tonight which one's better. And speaking of which, I guess, should we get into the game that we're going to cover?
Yeah, let's get that Renegade rundown going.
All right, let's do it. The Renegades are going to now be playing the St. Louis Battlehawks. Big game tonight. Let's just talk about the fact that they're playing on a Tuesday. Rob, this has been one of your biggest points. You even gotten in on a Twitter fight because of this. How do you feel about them playing on a Tuesday?
I think it's great. There's a reason why in the fall we all love Maction, because it's football on a night that there's not usually much else going on. And right now in the spring, it's tough sledding through the first 2 weeks as far as getting attention. The UFL has gone up against MLB opening day. They've gone up against the NCAA tournament. And now, looking at your shirt, they're going up against another big event this weekend coming up. That's right. It's time to listen to Jim Nance's soothing voice next weekend and watch the Masters. So, especially when, they're not, like they're trying to find things for fans to do and get them to come out. It's hard to do that when the weather's nice or you can watch these things. So, but you put it on like a reasonable time on like a Tuesday night, a Wednesday night. All right. Make the tickets real cheap for students. There's a chance to actually go ahead and fill the stands on a Tuesday night. And TV ratings wise, if I wasn't watching this game tonight, I wouldn't have sports on.
Yeah. And then I'm right there with you. I mean, we're already done with the March Madness. So what else we got to watch? This is pretty much it. And this is the time for the UFL to shine. I love the Tuesday night games. I get all the fights that were happening on Twitter between me and Rob and another individual.
But
we don't have to.
Oh no, just real quick. If you're going to tell me that I need to present the facts for how the ratings will work, but they haven't done it yet, and then I say it hasn't happened yet, this is why we're excited for it. You can't then call me really nasty names because I'm not producing the facts. There are no ratings yet on Tuesday and Wednesday nights because the UFL hasn't done it yet. Also, if that's what you're doing with your life, that you need to randomly call someone out who's talking about what we've been talking about and not make up facts, go find some other hole to jump in and make fun of. Plain and simple. Yeah.
Right there with you. So, and another thing is, if you know anything about ratings, the late night on a weekday score better in all demographics, in all regions. It makes sense to me, Rob. No fight on my end.
This is exciting. We're excited for it. And I'm really excited to see Austin Reed. Is Austin Reed going to back it up? And is Austin Reed going to force the Spring King out of town?
We're about to find that out. We're going to do a little bit of a breakdown, a little thing. This is exactly what we're going to be expecting for the upcoming game against the St. Louis Battlehawks. I did a little breakdown on their defense, and I have a little clip to share what the Austin Reed's going to have to expect in this game.
All right, let's get into it. I'm excited when Nick breaks down plays. We're always in for some good knowledge. I'm excited to see what we're going to learn here.
Austin Reed had a UFL record-breaking game against the Houston Gamblers by throwing for 376 yards. And a big reason why he was able to get those 376 passing yards was because the Houston Gamblers stayed in man-to-man defense all throughout the game, knew Heisel, knew it, and attacked it well. The big question is, will he be able to have that record-setting performance with a much, much different defense in the St. Louis Battlehawks? Today, we're going to be breaking that down and looking at what the Battlehawks are going to offer in this upcoming game. The DC Defenders offense operates very similar to how the Renegades like to attack the field. You're going to see a lot of shadow route running where two wide receivers are going to hit the same spot, and then a mesh concept to go against it to confuse the defense. St. Louis is really good at noticing this, and how they attack it is using a cover 6 concept. Having your defenders step back into a zone and attack in certain positions onto the field creates massive confusion for the quarterback, and in this play you could tell Teamu was very confused and ended up having a coverage sack. And this didn't just happen once. This happened over and over again, allowing the defensive line to get into his head, and even one play resulted in an interception because he just outright overthrew it. So how will the Dallas Renegades be able to beat the St. Louis Battlehawks coverage defense? Well, number one, they're going to have to be able to run the football. Hopefully Merriweather can step up in that category. They have not been able to do it in the last 3 years. Maybe this year is different. Number two, Austin Reed's going to have to be incredibly patient with the football and wait for the routes to come to him. If he does that, and if they have the run game, I expect good things to happen for the Dallas Renegades. And that's how you know your enemy.
All right, so that's the breakdown of the Battlehawks defense and what we're going to expect. So it's going to look a little different. It's going to look a little bit different as you see me just step away for a second. You know, sometimes guard dogs got to be guard dogs. It's going to look a little different than what we saw last week, but I think it's a defense that Austin Reed can exploit. Now, Deshaun, you love football. Who are you a lifetime fan of in the UFL?
In the UFL, I'm not even sure, honestly.
So this is what's exciting. This is why we're happy to have Deshaun here tonight. This is going to be his first UFL game. So we're really excited about it. And one of the things that once we get going, once the kick gets kicked off, we're going to be talking about, especially if some of you are joining for your first ever UFL game. That's the wrong one. They have the wrong thing listed, but we'll see what happens. We're going to actually go over, there's some interesting rules. There's a 4-point field goal. There's rules about when you can and can't punt.
Wow.
So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. And we're curious to see what you think about the UFL. So it's going to be a lot of fun as we get ready for the action to kick off. Right now, we've got Nick searching for the actual stream. It's on FS1. That's what it's on.
It's Fox 1, though. It should be on this one.
It should be on the Fox 1 app. You know, technical difficulties. If you're watching us right now and you found the game, let us know where you found it. Try going to... Sometimes when I can't find it, I go to like live and it's magically there.
Yeah. So one of the rules that he already talked about is the 4-point play. And the 4-point play happens when it's a 60-yard field goal. 60 plus is 4 points. Do you find that interesting, fascinating, or what's your opinions on that?
Yeah, no, I think that sounds like super interesting. Imagine having that like in the NFL, like 4 points. Usually 1-point games are like a very big deal when it comes to like football.
Yeah. And just in case y'all were worried, yes, we did find we found the game, so we're good.
That's the Aviators,
right? Yeah, but I did actually put it on the actual. They're just it's coming on in a minute and 8 seconds. Okay. So I think they just They're showing some highlights, is what I'm assuming, what I'm hoping, but we never know with the UFL.
I gotta tell you, audience, how calm have I looked this entire time? Because if I look calm, it's been a lie. I've been producing on the fly. I got pizza coming here. It's a lot of fun though. Glad you guys are jumping in, but we're putting the game on right now. We'll see. I don't see it. Maybe it's not kicked off yet.
No, it's not kicked off quite yet. It's only 6:59
Yeah,
in
looks like
Central
highlights
Time.
So far.
So they're showing the end of they're showing the highlights of the last drive of the DC Defenders game for some reason. I don't know. If I was showing a game end of one of the games this week, I would have shown the end of the Houston Gamblers game.
I'll tell you, the Aviators were fun to watch. Now, I wouldn't want to watch the end, but overall, just excitement. It was just real fun to watch those guys play. So I am curious from the chat with all 12 of you guys. Is there anyone that's watching us right now that has no interest in watching the UFL? This is your first game, or you're just tapping into us because you're a Nick and Rob fan? If there are, just give us a little shout out in the comments, just because I am curious. One thing that me and Rob have been trying to do from day one with this show when we first started it last year was to try to get tap into the NFL and get NFL fans into the UFL so we can get more interest and eyeballs. And that's why we got Deshaun here today. Plus, it's just fun having Deshaun.
Oh, it's always fun watching a game with Deshaun, especially when my Patriots are beating his Bills. But, sometimes it goes the other way. But I'm really excited to see what he thinks of UFL football and to see if we convert a fan here. And it's okay if at the end, if he says no, it's not for him. I'm just as curious about that too. But luckily, at the very least, it's a Tuesday night. We've got pizza. We've got football. We've, of course, got some beverages. It's going to be a fun game to watch. Personally, both Nick and I, if you missed our pick segment, both Nick and I picked the Renegades to win this one. Nick's always going to pick the Renegades. I truly do think after what I saw Austin Reed do, I think Rick Neuheisel is going to show that he very well might be the best coach in this league. I think it could be one-sided.
You think the Renegades are just going to stomp the Battlehawks?
I think they're going to put up points, and we're going to see how well the Battlehawks can keep up.
Gotcha. That's really interesting. I don't think it's going to be easy. At least this defense is going to be very... This PETA himself, the defensive end for the St. Louis Battlehawks, is going to cause us issues. We're going to see if that offensive line really did get rebuilt. They played a really good game in the passing front for when they played against the Gamblers, but I'm really nervous of how they're going to perform against this. Plus, the coverage. I mean, Austin Reed's been playing football for quite some time, obviously, in college football, so he should be able to read it. It's not a high concept thing, cover 6, but I don't know. It's a much different look than the Gamblers. They're also professional athletes. The defense is going to be a little faster than what he's normally dealing with. I'm a little concerned going into that. We'll see how it goes. But on the defensive side, I'm not a big Silvers fan. I am a big fan of that guy, though, Hakeem Butler. Ooh, he's my dog. I love me some Hakeem Butler. I don't know why he's not in the NFL.
That surprised us last year, too.
Yeah, he's a dog. I love that guy. So I am a little worried about that, but our secondary is really good. We have a good front four, and I love the new defensive scheme that we're doing because we're trying to apply a little bit more step back and attack. We're blitzing a little bit more, and it worked well against the Gamblers, and you saw Henderson can do stuff with the football. He couldn't do anything against us last game. Maybe the same thing can happen with the Battlehawks. I don't expect a blowout. I think the Renegades should just get a nice, solid 4-point, 5-point win.
Hey, we'll take a win is a win. So far, both Nick and I have each only missed one game in our picks through almost 2 full weeks. Either way, in our pick, so we're both tied. We're going to stay tied through this in our season-long battle. But I expect that we're still only going to have one loss each on our pick records so far.
Yeah, well, I mean, we both picked the Renegades, right? Oh, yeah. You're just saying that we're going to be 3 for 1. So far, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, and one of those keys, some of you longtime listeners and watchers of the pod, one of the keys is this year we are not picking against the spread. We're just picking who's winning the game.
Yeah. Especially in the UFL. I mean, there was a 7-point spread against the Gamblers, and clearly, still professional football. The Gamblers pulled it off for the win. In the NFL, that's almost unheard of. It happens.
It does.
But it's pretty unheard of.
So what is their salary? What is their salary looking like? This is not NFL salary.
I think the lowest paid one, and we can look this up while we're discussing it. I think the lowest paid you get $60,000. The quarterbacks get a little extra pay, and they don't really announce their contracts.
They get housing too.
Yeah, and they get housing. Yeah.
Everyone's based in the Frisco area, so even like
you're 2.5 hours away from them, buddy.
Yeah, so even like if you play for the Columbus Aviators, whoever you're playing that week, if the game's in Columbus, both you and your team are on the same plane flying out to Columbus for the game. It's a little weird, and it's something that I think while it makes it cheaper to run, it has made an issue with building community and getting fans out to the game, because during the week you don't have events at like car dealerships and car washes and grocery stores with the players and the coaches.
Frisco, step it up. It's $2 beer night. Come on, man.
Well, hang on. Well, I was going to say
$2 beer night. Could you imagine that in the NFL?
I was going to say last week they only sold on one. It does look like they have them on both sides this week. Last week they only had them on one side of the stadium.
Yeah, I think they're still doing construction too. But man, that was disappointing. I'm pretty upset about that. So
that's from 20.
Bad start for Deshaun. I'm sorry, Deshaun. The audience isn't going to be.
Well, that's because everyone stayed home to listen to us, Nick.
Hey, thank you. But if you're a Renegade fan, let's show up and rap too, okay? I got a product to watch.
All right, here we go. I'm pulling up the CBA now. All right, so for this season, the 2026 season, the CBA has they got an annual raise of $7,000 from last year on minimum salaries. The minimum salary is $62,005 for players who participate in all 10 regular season games. Let's be honest, that's a pretty decent salary, along with housing and all that.
Oh, $62,000 a year?
Yeah. But remember, they're only it's not like they're in training camps and stuff nonstop. They get to training camp like a month to 6 weeks before the season starts. So then they go through their season. So you're looking at like 3 to 4 months of your year.
That's not bad.
So that's not bad. Then they're not getting rich. They got to go work other jobs. But.
Yeah. So what's the qualifications of being in the UFL? Do you have to go to college? Is there like do I have to go to training camp? Like what's the
So they have a draft, and it happens pretty much after all the other drafts, and it's mostly going to be NFL washouts typically that are in it. Here we go. Nice little run back. We're going to start with good field position for the Renegades. We're going to start with Austin Reed getting going. But yeah, you're looking at a lot of undrafted free agents are in the UFL, or guys that maybe they were a second round or even a first round pick 5 years ago that didn't get that second contract. That's what you're looking at. Apparently, from what we've seen when we were looking at our player previews, if you went to Ole Miss, you can probably play in the UFL. Just about every UFL team has at least 2 or 3 Ole Miss players on their roster. So you're not seeing a ton of people from the big colleges. You're seeing the lower level. Oh, that was beautiful. That was
a good pass. So basically, the UFL is JUCO of professional football.
Yes. So in a perfect world, the UFL would be the minor league of the NFL.
Okay.
That was a great throw, great catch, great route.
That was.
Nick's working on the score bug right now.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. It's a lot of fun. How we doing? Are we doing good?
Austin Reed had they're already over midfield. Austin Reed with a great pitch and catch. And if we can run the ball too.
What a run for the first down. It's going to be a blowout, man.
I gotta mention Day Hunter should be back. Is that him? No, that's Merriweather. I like Merriweather though. I like him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Nick's been a true lifelong Renegades fan. I just got into this league last year, and I decided to hitch my wagon to San Antonio. The San Antonio Brahmas sucked really bad, and then they folded. So I've now joined Nick rooting for the Renegades because I couldn't find myself rooting for a Houston team. So I hope you all enjoyed that up close and personal look at Nick's face.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, well, we're driving. Offense looks good. Like I said, I think it's going to be on the Battlehawks to keep up.
Yeah. I'm just excited. I never wanted to watch football so bad until this point. It's been a little rough on the setup, but glad you guys are joining in. Glad you guys are patient with us.
Oh, bad pass. He threw it away.
Austin Reed, you're embarrassing me in front of my friend Deshaun.
No, he's looked great up until he just got rid of it.
I think it was a throwaway.
Yeah, I want to say it was a throwaway. Maybe it was supposed to be a hitch. I mean, not a hitch, but like a. I forgot.
A screen, like a quick screen.
Yeah, a quick screen.
Quick screen.
It was a quick screen, but they picked up on it.
Man. Ooh, there you go. That's a sick pass. And dude, Tyler Payne, man. No, that's Vaughn. Tyler Vaughn.
Nick, I don't really know how to fix the camera, but right now we got half of Deshaun and you.
Oh.
We'll get it right eventually.
I'm done, camera. I'm done. I even turned off all the gestures, by the way. How do we sound? Are you getting reviews?
I'm just checking where I'm good with my mic.
I turned yours down a little because you were going hot. You were going real hot.
I think I was used to the. So I think here and talking like this is fine, right?
Yeah, no. It's basically you're just trying not to get to that red level.
So when I'm talking right now, I'm not quite in the red. Okay.
Yeah. But we could turn it down. Whatever's comfortable for you. Just go with it. And
well, let's see. Can it pick me up? Oh, not quite from this far back. But from here. Yeah. All right. So I think if I'm right here talking, we're in good shape. That's not bad. That's doable.
Yeah, we're in business now.
Whew, that was producing on the fly. But I'll tell you what, Deshaun's got the best setup here, though. He's got a Bluetooth mic, doesn't even have to think.
Yeah.
I will say, I think I'm a little rusty because we haven't done a live stream in a while, so I've been on my AirPods.
You know, if we ever do a live stream just with us, we are totally Bluetooth micing it just for easiness.
Yeah.
Easiness. And mic arms would be nice. I'll probably get one. Get another one if you haven't found it.
I'm keep looking. Mine's somewhere.
Yeah.
It's buried in a closet. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get an Austin Reed touchdown pass right here. I think
in the
so.
red zone. Let's go. There it is. Touchdown, dude.
I already knew it was touchdown.
Yeah.
Tyler Vaughn, man, and Austin Reed.
But this might be the connection.
He is phenomenal.
Yeah, this is.
He gets a beat every play. Look at this guy.
And so one thing to notice on, especially early in the season, offenses typically struggle a lot in the UFL. So it's been refreshing to see that not be the case for the Renegades.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't had too many drops or anything like that either. Tyler Vaughn is talk about maybe should start thinking about the NFL. I don't know how old he is, but he has improved his game. I've been watching him since he was in the XFL, and he is just slowly but surely getting better and better and better. Our kicker sucks.
Yeah. Brandon Aubrey wouldn't do that.
There's
no, sir.
Well, it depends how much money Jerry's paying him.
He's a professional, Rob. He'll make it. He will make it.
They still haven't signed him yet, have they?
Yeah, they're still in contract disputes.
Oh my goodness, that doesn't sound good. But Jerry knows best.
Jerry knows best. All right, so it was a great first drive. I think that's exactly what we expected to see. I mean, the Battlehawks, they have a good defense.
Not that drive. They smoked them. They smoked them. They must have saw my breakdown.
I was going to say, did you send a preview of that to Neuheisel?
And I was actually thinking about that when I was doing it. I was like, I bet Neuheisel's just so diving in deep. I mean, obviously, I'm just looking for concepts and weird things like that, but it was a lot of fun, man. And I'll tell you what, Teamu could not figure it out. And when you take away the run game from Teamu, it gets sketchy. Sometimes he has great games, but man, sometimes you get a game like that.
Yeah. And then, I mean, so I'm curious to see how Teamu does next week. Because he didn't really have to do anything in his game against the Aviators. He only threw for 90 yards, but he was 8 of 11. So,
dude, every time they did play action, they had no clue what to do because he just had wide open guys because they had to address the run and they could not do it with Deion Jackson running like he was. It's crazy.
And for those of you saying, hey, Nick, hey, Rob, it's Tuesday. I know it's not your normal pod because we're doing a show, but you're going to do a pick segment, right? Yes, we are. When are we doing those picks, Nick?
We're going to do that at halftime. I'm cool with talking. That's not the issue. It's like, okay, back to the laptop. But right now, I'm happy. Rob, I guess we're keeping an eye on comments on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you guys have any comments for the show or anything like that, that'd be fine. So far, what do you think?
It's pretty good. I mean, the offense is doing just driving it down the field. Seems like the defense isn't really keeping up with the play that they have. I mean, if you could break down the defense, I'm sure they broke it down even more.
Yeah.
On just how they work, and it's just
Yeah, dude. And I'm telling you, the coolest thing about these athletes is we were just talking about the salary cap or their salaries. They don't get paid that much, and they're doing it either for the love of the game or trying to get back to the NFL. Either way, there's a lot of passion into it, and they do really well with that. The worst, though, you're watching a good broadcast because it's Fox. Fox does a really good job.
The ESPN broadcast is rough. What are your thoughts, Nick, on that ESPN broadcast? Tell us
about it. Number one, the first thing that you got to do, ESPN, is let's not talk about how great this league is, every little play out there. Guess what? A one-handed catch in the UFL, college football, NFL. In the college football and the NFL, they don't talk about this is why we watch college football ever. Shut up. It makes you look like a bush league.
It's so heavy-handed.
It's so bad. And then you don't even see that in women's college basketball or anything like that. No one talks about why you need to watch the sport. Shut up. You got the product. Just talk about what you're seeing out there. And then interviewing the coaches on the sideline while they're trying to call plays. It's disgusting.
Oh, he got back. And I don't know
it's
why.
It's frustrating.
I don't know why Silvers chose to even throw that ball.
Yeah.
He's not a good passer. He's not my favorite on the passing front. He can run, though. He can run.
60 to 28.
So, if Nick, if you were the head coach of the Battlehawks, would you, or whoever the GM is, would you offer Silvers for Perez and make that flip?
Yeah. We got him in our back pocket.
No. If you were with the Battlehawks.
If
you were the
absolutely.
Renegades. If you were with the Battlehawks.
If I was, dude, that secondary is so good. Who's that? Is that Prince? I'm telling you, this secondary is.
Play.
I'll tell you what. Defense, I have been disrespectful for you. Knock on wood. But I will do a breakdown of our defense. They're doing some cool stuff out there I really like. They need some credit. No, if I was them, Brandon Silvers, I would do it. If I was the Houston Gamblers, I would do it. If you're Louisville, they could just use a solid quarterback out there. I think that'd be a good pickup for Luis Perez.
Oh yeah, Louisville would be right there for the playoffs with that.
But you got to give me something.
Oh, there it is.
What a play.
There it is.
Dude, okay, that's the play.
God.
I want that one. That was beautiful.
So
that was beautiful.
I'm not a football expert. I'm just a fan. But Silvers is telling everyone in the stadium where he's throwing that football. He's not checking different routes so far. He's locking into one guy, and that's it.
It's a
He
big
does it
pet
right
peeve.
here.
I saw it was a
Locked.
pick.
He is so locked.
Like I saw it was a pick. Threw it in a double cover.
It was just a bad pass too.
Like he was so locked on his first option. By the time he went to the second option, he just had to let it go, and so it's picked.
Yeah.
And the second option was covered.
You know, on second look, I thought it was just like great coverage. It was great coverage, but man, that was a bad pass. That was a bad pass. Hakeem Butler was open to the left if you could have just got it there.
And it was a bad pass because he was locked in on his first option, and then his alarm was going off to let go of the ball.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, that first option was Hakeem Butler, so you know,
Probably should have just thrown it.
just up. Give him a chance. Hakeem Butler will get it.
Can Silvers do levels?
You know,
Can he
It's not my
change the ball
favorite.
flight?
he's not my favorite.
Oh,
That was a good pass, too.
Gosh.
That was not Austin Reed's fault.
He was not open.
Ooh,
and
where's
he
the
still
flag?
threw him open.
Yeah, you got to as a receiver, you just got to bring that in.
Yeah. yeah. That was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
We gotta-
Austin Reed, a good pass, though. I'm going to give you a lot of credit.
Well, his perfect game's gone. Well, I guess it was already gone because he had that throwaway.
So is this the first game of the
Second game.
Second game.
Second game.
Oh yeah, second.
Both of these teams are considered title contenders. Well, the Battlehawks more so than the Renegades, but after last week, both these teams are considered title contenders.
And Deshaun, if you're ever interested in going to a game, me and Rob are going to try to go to one.
Okay.
Running out of games. We only have 3 more to go after this, Rob. But if you're interested, we want to make a little trip out there, even film a show in the parking lot and get some action going. So,
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. I don't mind going.
clearly, tickets should be relatively cheap if they keep it at this rate.
If Repoli and company want to hook us up with some UFL press stuff, we've got over 3,000 subscribers and growing.
Yeah.
By the way, if you like what you're hearing so far, you joined the pregame, you're enjoying our commentary about how Austin Reed is clearly the next Joe Montana.
Yes.
Go ahead
He
and
is.
like, and that was perfect timing for that, wasn't that? As he just absolutely turfed it. I think that was a broken play. Make sure to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. So if you're on our X, bump over to our YouTube. It's right there on our profile. Go ahead and click subscribe. If you're on X though, just go ahead and give us that like as well.
Random note, did we check if we're live on YouTube? Because
Yeah, we
StreamYard was acting funny.
We are.
Okay.
I'll double check it, but we are. We're definitely on X.
Then I want to check the sound levels.
Just make sure everything is all good.
Yeah.
Oh, he had it. Second effort.
Oh, we were just talking about them never dropping the football.
Did they cross the 50 yet?
Yeah. Deshaun, this is big.
So here's the thing. They can't punt.
They can't punch.
They're not allowed to punt.
So they have to go for it.
They have to go for it.
That is crazy.
And can you explain that rule a little bit?
Yeah, so if you cross the 50, from that point on, you cannot punt. You're not allowed to punt. Even if they sack you below to the your own 40. You cannot punt.
That is crazy. So is your only option to kick a field goal?
You can kick a field goal, which I don't know what.
That's what they're doing here.
That's the beginning of the show, right?
There it is.
Hey, we made it. So yeah, once you get past that 50, you can kick a field goal, you can go for it, but you cannot punt. Not an option.
Well, late in the fourth quarter, I think they allow it, right? There's one time where there's an exception.
Yeah, I forgot. I think it's like 2 minutes into the fourth quarter or something like that. I forgot those rules. We'll look that up, but yeah, that's a weird one. Forgot about that.
I mean, I feel like, or do they have traditional kickoffs, or is it more of like the new NFL style kickoff?
We created the
And
new
then they
NFL.
went away from it.
Yeah. So they went back.
And then
to
they went away,
traditional?
and then they came
Now
back.
they're back to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Actually, they did go away from it for a little bit, which,
Yeah.
as a football fan, of course, I like the classic players getting hurt kickoff, but overall, generally for the player protection, this is a good kickoff.
That's where the big hits come in. They come in on kickoff.
Yeah. That's the problem, Deshaun. That's the problem.
Yeah, man, that's the best part is kickoff. You can't miss kickoff. Yeah.
But overall, either way, I'm just happy that they fixed it. It was really funny, the USFL, when they were talking about injuries and stuff like that. The USFL, when they created their league, they basically said, screw the player safety. We're just going to ramp it up and get the kickoffs even more. Back to the old days where they kicked it off way back to force the returns, and they all geared up and ran. And then because the NFL did what they did, now the UFL jumped in, which is better for the players, and I care more about the players than a nice kickoff. Yeah. Instead of the kickoff. It's also the kickoff. Like, it's not the biggest deal. That's kind of my theory. I want to see returns. I agree with that. But if you could do it a safe way, I'm going to go with that way. But like entertainment-wise.
Yeah.
Give me the old.
I feel like you'll see a decline in returns in that case, though. Or do you feel like the return rate is the same as what it used to be?
No. They backed up. Are you talking about the USFL rules or this rule?
Like NFL or in general, like I feel like doing it the newer way of doing kickoffs would kind of decrease the return rate of.
Oh, they're returning it. Remember back then, man? They were kicking it off into the end zone.
Yeah, I guess it gives them an opportunity.
It was, man, it sucked.
Because kicking off into the end zone is just like, what's the point of kickoff?
Well, it was not entertaining at all.
Yeah. Why would you throw that in double coverage? That's crazy to me. You got to throw that away.
You didn't see it.
Those two bodies right there.
It's a hard position, Deshaun.
Didn't see the two people in the dark blue. Didn't see them.
Unis, what do you think of those so far?
Oh, they're nice.
Yeah, I think you got two good uniform teams too.
Definitely different.
I like theirs.
I'm not a big fan of that. I don't really like the Stallions uniforms.
Obviously,
the colors are kind of blah.
The new update, though, what do you think of the new update?
Better than last year?
It looks professional.
I don't really like the Gamblers uniforms. The yellow and the red and the black. I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, I don't even like the Gamblers' names because we can't even gamble in Texas. So what is the point of calling them the Houston Gamblers? Sorry, I'm sorry, Rob. That's a sore subject for Rob here.
There's still one poker room open.
But yeah, no, we can't even gamble. So it's not a Texan thing. Roughneck, you're out in the oil field. Makes sense to me. And they had the homage to the Houston Oilers with the old logo. It's up to Houston. I've heard both takes where some like the Gamblers, some like the Roughnecks, but I'm a Roughneck fan.
So the Gamblers?
You're from Houston, though. You can have an opinion on that.
Yeah. So are the Gamblers the ones? Have they had Texas helmets before?
Yeah, they have a little Texas logo and a G in there, which is, I don't know.
Well, I was just updating myself on the Vrabel news. Both Vrabel and Rossini deny any wrongdoing. They say they were both there with friends.
Okay, actually, you know what? If they're saying they're with friends and someone just caught a picture of them just happened to be sitting next to each other?
Yeah. And just because you're someone with friends, like maybe the friends are taking a nap and they weren't napping and they were hanging. I mean, they were hanging. If you're going to do something nefarious, you're not going to be doing it outside in public.
Yeah, that's true. And especially a big name. I don't know if you heard Deshaun. Vrabel sent some hot water with his wife.
Well, we don't know about that. We don't know how
rumor mills are going that
Page 6 is going off and TMZ is going off because Vrabel and Diana Rossini were spotted together. They were spotted hugging and then hanging out poolside at a hotel.
I don't think that's cheating. No, I'm just kidding.
It's weird.
It's weird, but we don't know the full context.
It's just weird.
I would just like my head coach not to be doing something stupid. Oh, I thought he was going to finish going after the rush, and then he held up.
By the way, I forgot to mention, Rob, your favorite offensive coordinator with his favorite walkie-talkie, AJ Smith, back in the league. He's the offensive coordinator for Battlehawks.
Okay.
And you get to see the real AJ Smith with more talent, I think, because
Yeah.
I think he had a bad route.
Yeah. Oh, so another interesting thing, Deshaun, the mic, like the headsets, don't just go to the quarterback and then one defender. There are, I believe, 8 total players that on each team that have communications going to them.
That's pretty nice.
Ooh,
that was bad.
Yeah.
They get us.
And then one thing, like Nick brought up the walkie-talkie thing,
Which we hated at first.
We
but
hate. We still don't like. Made fun of it all last season. The UFL, for some reason, you'll see the coaches with the headset on, but then they're talking in the walkie-talkie because apparently they can't get sets that can handle it.
All of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So everybody gets the...
Are we blowing out a little, Nick?
No, the other way.
Okay. Stay here.
Yeah,
Stay here. All right. Hopefully
Stay there.
people can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. All right, so here we go. 1st and 15. We've got a drive being put together by the Battlehawks. Oh,
Flag.
is this actually a penalty on the Renegades, or is this a penalty on the pointing Battlehawks? I didn't see any movement by the Renegades, to be honest.
What do we do?
I didn't
even
see
it.
any
I'm not allowed
movement.
to complain.
I'd love to see it because I didn't see any movement.
I feel like ESPN. I'm telling Deshaun how great this league is. Hey, another cool thing about the UFL. This is why we love the UFL. The refs are mic'd up too, so you can actually see their calls on the field. I love the transparency of it. That's one of the biggest arguments.
And if and when we see a challenge, you'll actually
I'll have a highlight.
Yeah, you'll actually be there for the whole thing. Like they'll talk through exactly what they're looking at and why.
Okay, makes sense. I mean, I feel like the NFL should do that. So I feel like sometimes we get scammed on our calls.
Oh,
like the no catch.
I just want to know. I just want to know what's being said. It makes me feel a little bit better on the call.
Mm-hmm.
I could disagree with it,
Oh, for
and
sure.
I would have
For sure.
for the no catch.
Yeah, for the no catch. That was a catch, and you guys know it.
You know it, NFL. And Dean Blandino, the guy.
Oh,
famous guy that
Silvers
made
is
the
going
call.
deep.
Long
Oh, he's
way.
got him.
Got it.
He got him. That's Hakeem Butler for you.
All right.
Oh, that was a beautiful pass.
Silvers did not like me hating on him earlier.
A beautiful pass.
So when you see Hakeem Butler, I'm talking to a Cowboy fan. What do you think?
I think Des Bryant.
Dude, he's big. I know he's a fan. I mean, you're only choosing that number for a reason.
Yeah.
He's twice the size of number 6 that's on him.
Yeah.
It looks like a high school varsity player going up against a middle schooler.
Des all the way. They seen a 1-on-1 and they took it.
Yeah, dude, I swear he's a fan. He has to be a fan. I don't know if he is, but you don't wear 88.
Yeah, for nothing. There's no way you're the biggest receiver on the field and you're just randomly choosing 88.
And he plays like him too, Michael Irvin and
Yeah.
Des Bryant. Not CeeDee Lamb, that's our weirdest 88, although great wide receiver. It's just he kind of broke the narrative as being a little bit more short, shifty.
So Nick,
Shifty and skinny and fast.
Yeah. The other rule that I wanted to bring up, might be a good time to bring it up now, is the extra point rules.
I forgot about those actually. So we got the. So you don't even know that they took away the field goal at one point. Now they brought back the field goal for an extra point. So if they kick it between the uprights, they get an extra point. Same rules as the NFL. They back it up somewhere around there, like a 30-yard field goal.
Oh, they're going for it.
Well, it's still first and goal. Yeah.
It's still first and goal.
Okay.
But in case they score,
You can go for 2 at the 2.5.
at the 2-yard line.
And then where does the 3 now though? That's
The 3 you can go for 3 from the 8.
Yeah, that's it. 3 points.
Almost no one does that ever, but the option is there.
Dang.
This defense is shit, except for that one Hakeem Butler play.
Yeah, I can see going for 3 sounds interesting. That's like desperate.
So,
You're
but
real
like, so
desperate.
for example, it's still a 1-possession game right now at 9-0.
Mm-hmm.
And with someone the size of Hakeem Butler, go for 3.
They see a 1-on-1. They might run it.
Yeah, that's one downside of this defense.
What did I
Oh, one-on-one
I
with
see. I seen it. I saw it.
How is that?
That's a
I mean,
flag,
I'm
though.
fine that there's no flag.
Yeah, that's a flag.
But he didn't even turn to play the ball. He just mauled Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butler.
Look.
That's
a
pretty
flag.
gimme against number 6. So who is that? I should know the numbers by now, but I know the players, and I got to get their
Yeah.
numbers.
But that's the play you should run for 3.
Prince. Yeah, especially with Hakeem Butler. I mean, you could do that fade 3 more times.
Or maybe even like some jet action or something. And
I'd run it again.
Yeah, look. These
They're not respecting
one-on-one
it.
again. They're not.
False start.
timeout.
He didn't get it off in time. Okay, good commercial break would be a good time to mention Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza, great provider of Nick and Rob Homer Hour.
Get at us, Domino's. We could use a sponsor.
Hopefully Cat got what she did. She did? Yeah. You don't want that. For a minute. Alright.
Yeah.
Sure.
Throw things on.
Stuff crust, boys.
Cool. Not messing around at all. And plates were fancy.
Yeah. Lost your plastic plates.
Pizza, football, and beer. What? Can't have a better combo.
It's a Tuesday night in Texas.
Yeah.
2 slices. I got cheese as a backup, everyone. Cheese.
Both are good.
Oh,
Nick, you are fighting that.
I've been fighting all night.
There you go.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Oh,
Hell yeah. Stuffed crust pizza.
another
Domino's.
flag. It might be first and goal.
Welcome to the game, Domino's.
They might get a first and goal here. Oh, never mind.
Illegal substitution. Want to share that?
Oh, yeah. There you go. They didn't cut it well, did they?
No, they didn't.
Oh, my goodness. That's a mess.
There we
They didn't cut it at all.
So
Appreciate it.
I've heard from some of my friends that worked in pizza places back when I was younger
Yeah.
that they won't cut it if they're upset with the customer. I tipped them. I did tip them, but I could not add the tip in the app.
Man.
So they might have tried to screw me over.
Yeah.
But we tipped them at the door. I hope they feel bad.
Well, the driver should get the tip, not the pizza maker. The driver's driving it.
Good point, but I've heard some pizza places will do that on purpose if they're mad with the customer. So I don't know. Maybe they were mad with me.
That's too bad. Oh, and I know you probably missed Mike Pereira from the NFL. We got him here.
Don't you worry.
I don't know where the remote went, but we could probably make this louder so we could hear the talk. Do you have it? Or did I lose it?
Yeah.
Smart.
Illegal
Maybe
substitution.
too loud.
That was smart play by the Renegades to decline that and have a 4th and goal.
Weak. Go for it. Come on, guys.
They should have.
They're kicking the field goal?
Yep, they're going for the field goal.
Wussies.
Well, especially with the adjustment that was made, worst case scenario, the Renegades get a drive 95 yards. Like, oh,
Man.
made it.
Oh,
That was close. I saw the Frisco Police Department back there. That was kind of cool.
I have noticed they have not cut to another show of the crowd. At that point, like,
It's a beautiful stadium. I have no problem with the stadium, but we don't even show up for the FC Dallas games. The Frisco is not the best spot. Too much to do, too many things. It's a
And
family
Frisco?
environment. Yeah, no, Frisco's it's a crazy town now. I mean, you got Dallas over there. You got the problem with it is it's like a real hyper family town, and most of the people that are there moved from California. Similar situation like Austin has over there. Toyota just moved over there. I forgot someone else moved over there too, but it's just not a good city for people to go to games. Like it's a beautiful venue and the area is really cool. Actually, it's got a lot to do. A bunch of mixed use buildings, so you can go to bars and things like that around the area, but they just don't do well. Austin doesn't have another sports team, so
Well, Austin's also a soccer town. It's going to get look at the community. It's going to FC could be terrible. It's always going to sell out.
yeah. Frisco's got a lot of that community there, but they don't show up for these things. I don't know why. It's weird, but hey, it's a good venue. It's better than Arlington in that aspect. I just wish they got downtown, but Dallas is kind of tough to work with too. I mean, there's a reason why this stadium's up in Frisco, because the Dallas city does not work well. In fact, they might be losing the Stars. I don't know if you saw that. But
well, if they lose the Stars, wouldn't they lose the Mavericks too?
No, the Mavericks are wheeling and dealing with all the suburbs. They're trying to get that casino thing set up. They're talking about taking down Dallas City Council as an option. Take that down. They move somewhere else, and then they build a stadium.
What's wrong with the building they're in?
There's nothing. They just want more. They're Dallas outsiders jumping in, ruining it. They already sued the Stars. These guys need to go.
That is a fantastic building to watch hockey in with a great fan base.
They're playing cutthroat business in a city that just wants they're the Cowboys and then the little teams. That's the way Dallas looks at it. And the little teams are supposed to get along. If you watch a Texas Rangers game during the Star Spangled Banner, you'll still hear Stars, because that's just the way the city works, and it's real sad.
Ooh.
Do we have Merriweather returning kicks? I don't like that. It is a 50-man roster, right? So I guess.
Yeah, it's a 50-man roster. Did you just have twins?
Yep.
All right. Sponsors, get at Austin Reed. He needs some more money besides that base salary that he's probably making.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There you
61,000.
go. That's all day.
Wow.
He broke him.
Oh, he dropped the ball. They still have it.
Oh my god.
How do you drop the ball?
He's good, man.
How do you drop that ball?
Man.
Tyler Vaughn's
I
becoming
don't even
his
know if he
number
got
one.
touched. I think he just dropped it.
Nah, yeah, he just lost control, I guess.
Look at this, though. Taking
Look,
advantage of that.
He broke him. Okay, all right, broke him.
They watched tape, though. They really did. I mean, you could tell that route concept was not against Houston.
I think Neuheisel's happy to be coaching.
Oh, he
again.
punched it.
Yeah, I could tell.
I think you've got some energy that we didn't have with Stoops.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. The play calling was awful. Literally, the play calling was coming from Luis Perez. He would go up there, audible out of whatever play, and just try to do something. But this has structure. It's got confusion. It knows how to attack a defense. I really like it.
I think Austin Reed's already got more yards this week than Tiamu does.
Yeah. DC defenders, if you don't have to use them, you don't have to use them.
Yeah, and they didn't. I just would have. He needed to get into more of a rhythm after what happened last week.
Time, yeah. Whatever they were doing was working. I think they just stuck to the game plan to get the W. Whoop.
Holding?
This might be good or bad.
I think he was throwing it away.
Never like a quarterback that
Crossbody throw it.
never like that.
He said, "What's the play?"
Whatever you want to do.
No, throw it to George Pickens.
Why would you even put fans in that corner there? Just move them all.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably the cheapest tickets, but whatever. You didn't sell everything. Just move them.
It's probably you can sit wherever you want.
Oh, actually, it might be. Yeah. Another thing I like about the Fox presentation is they don't hit you over the head with the gambling lines. That play was blown up. ESPN won't shut up about all the different gambling lines. It's so annoying.
Mm.
Another thing I like about Fox.
Can we hear something from Deshaun?
Yeah, hopefully you hear something from me soon.
You hear that
Deshaun
echo?
not picking up? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Still hear him?
Yeah, I saw a little echo, but I don't know.
Little echoes, okay. All right, 9-3 after 1, huh?
Oh wait, the echo came from the phone. I'm such an idiot. I was like, where'd that come from? Where did that come from? Oh man. All right. Sean, another beer? How you doing over there, Rob?
I'm good.
Another beer's fine.
Would you like a mug? A nice cold mug.
I'm not sure.
What if I told you it's got a Cowboys logo on it?
I'll take it. I was like, yeah, so we're just.
Last two slices.
I'm fine.
Sweet. Finish it up. I'm a grown boy. I gotta eat. You think that works?
The tapping? I don't even know.
Yeah, we got X's. X's with the audience.
Crazy, huh?
Yep.
It's gonna be tough to focus on the comments, so.
I just checked. We haven't been.
What happened to Tony?
Now we don't know. Tony popped up on our pod last week.
He did.
Tony, if you're here, give us some.
Come on, Tony. We need some predictions.
Your team's playing. Your Battlehawks are playing.
Yeah.
He's a Missouri guy, right?
I think so. I don't know if he's into the UFL, but.
It's football. Oh, one thing that's bad so far this season is the Red Sox. Wow, they suck.
Yeah.
Worst record in the MLB going into today.
It's the beginning of the year though. Tell you what,
We're almost 10% of the way through. It's getting late quick.
there you go. You get national coverage though, because you're still the Red Sox and they're still the Cardinals.
Yeah. Cardinals have had an okay start to their year.
Tell you, yeah, the Rangers. That was awful. Do you watch a lot of baseball, Deshaun? I never talked baseball with you.
Not really.
Okay.
Only when
That's
we
why.
get to like playoffs and like World Series. And if Houston is there.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're a Houston fan for baseball?
Only when they're winning.
True fair weather. I like that.
Texas is down 1-0 to the Mariners in the 4th inning.
Yeah, we got swept in our home opener series. Then we won one. Now we're losing one.
He said, "Here we go." I know y'all heard it. He said, "Here we go."
He did. Yeah, glad you picked up on that. I noticed that too last game.
I was blown up.
All right, so these swing passes aren't working for either team.
It's not going to work against these guys. These guys are going to stay back and attack. So
Yep. Yeah, it's not going to work.
you better come up with a better scheme there. Look how far back they
Yeah,
go.
they're playing deep. They're playing deep. A screen would work here.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah, like a quick out.
Yeah.
Like get it right to Fonz off the snap.
because they're playing way too far back, bro.
I was going to, actually that route.
Oh, but this
he
works
took
too.
Oh, Austin Reed can do this, though.
Oh,
There we go.
He could have got the first.
Holding, coming back.
Oh,
There's a flag. The quarterback ran, and there's a flag. It's going to be a hold.
no. Let's boulder dash. You were holding.
He's holding up the game.
So they have like a draft to draft players out of college,
The what?
or is there
Draft to draft whoever's available.
Okay, so they can draft me.
If you put in for it, sure.
You can also walk on. They have tryouts.
Oh, they have tryouts to be. So what about arena football?
It's
Do you
like
watch arena?
the combine for the NFL.
Or would y'all watch arena football?
I got to do one league at a time.
Yeah. Sorry. No.
I feel like arena is pretty interesting. It's different. Like the receivers have to run before they snap the ball.
It's too much scoring. I tried a long time ago with the Desperados way back in the day, but yeah, it's not.
Oh,
Whoa! That was way
tried
too
to-
risky for something
yeah.
like that.
They try to pull off a was it dig?
Field goal time?
Hook and ladder.
Yeah, hook and ladder. Bills are pulling that off like crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's picking up in the NFL. It's got to be a field goal time.
Yeah, because they can't punt.
Yeah, that was pretty well covered. I got to give some credit to 33. I don't know who that is. So this kicker supposedly good at long field goals, but man, when you get into the 40, he is
Just bombing him.
it's tough to watch.
Oh, that was almost blocked. And he missed.
Oh!
So, Deshaun, do you know how to kick?
Yeah, you want to try out for something? That's what you should try
I
out.
was actually pretty decent.
All right.
I was actually a pretty decent field goal kicker.
Maybe get a video and send it to Neuheisel.
This would be like my. I'd have to call in on days to, I don't think this is a sustainable job. UFL.
60,000 a year just to kick field goals? Come on, man.
It's not that sustainable. I mean, I can make that do what I do now.
Yeah, 60,000 a year, and then you could start figuring out what else you could do. Brandon Aubrey made it to the NFL, and he's about to get paid at least $5.5 million.
If somehow that's all he makes, that's going to be insane. They're going to end up
He
giving him
needs
10.
more than $5 million.
They're going to give him 10.
No. Like he is guaranteed with that little thing, whatever I keep forgetting what they call
So
it.
he's gonna get paid $5 million regardless.
He will get paid $5.5 million, whether it's us or another team.
This is the second round tender.
Yeah, because of the tender. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, they definitely need to pay him way more than $5 million.
I'll give him my prediction: $6.5 million, $7. Well, no. He's going to be the highest paid
Kicker?
but it's
Then
like only.
he'd have to get up to 10 because Butker makes a little over 9, I believe.
No.
Do we have enough room
Look it up.
to do? Do we have enough room to really pay 10 like that?
I think the highest paid was like 6.5 or something like that. I got all in on kicker contracts. 'Cause then we offered him 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah. Was that right? 6.5?
Yeah, Butker's at 6.4.
Okay.
Kaim Fairbairn is the highest paid right now.
Oh, really?
He signed a 2-year, $13 million extension.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So he's at 6.5 average annual value.
So 6.5 and then.
But Aubrey should, if Aubrey's worth 9. Jerry's got it, and they got all this space. Just do it.
The space is short term.
Yeah.
It is made up space. That is some
Yeah.
accounting errors. That is.
Well,
That
he
space is
can't
there.
he can't keep all the receivers he wants to keep.
Well, George Pickens got to stay.
Well, yeah, but like $2 million is not going to stop the receiver. I don't think it's more the other players out there, and I don't know.
I feel like some cuts will be made.
No. We can cook the books. We did a good job cooking the books. We could drop it $90 million if we wanted to.
God.
Yeah, we could do that. Now, what does that mean next year and the year after that?
I mean, how old's Jerry? We're not worried about those years.
Are you all in or not? I thought he was going to be 100% all in, but I fell for it again.
Jerry knows best.
Yeah.
One day you might have an owner like Robert Kraft.
Well, I mean, they're similar in some ways. Scandals.
Yeah. He's just an
Jerry knows how to pay
sad man missing his wife.
Jerry just knows how to pay the jury. No, not juries. I don't know. Dallas knows to shut up about Jerry. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Except for his new old daughter.
Yeah, she did get the memo. She didn't get the memo.
She didn't.
Like, you're in Dallas, honey, but that's my dad. Yeah, what was it, the Michael Irvin thing, that if you saw it in that documentary where he the judge, Jerry paid a judge. Guys, I don't know if you know that, but Jerry totally paid a judge.
I'm sure plenty of owners did that sort of thing back in the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah. The guy that punched Zeke, that was another famous one. He all of a sudden disappeared. Not as in we killed him, but all of a sudden he just shut his mouth and mentioned it. And we're pretty sure he got paid off.
Yeah.
Well, even like Zeke could have afforded it too.
Mm-hmm.
What's that famous defensive end that used to play for the Giants in like the 90s, 80s? I'm not sure his name, but he was crazy addicted to drugs while being in the NFL.
Oh, Warren Sapp?
Yeah.
Yeah. He turns out all right. Just kidding. YouTube. He's not a...
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy how that even worked.
They're starting to run on us.
It's interesting. They're exploiting, right when we're talking about how the screens weren't working, AJ Smith is exploiting the edges,
mm-hmm.
and it is working for the Battlehawks now.
Yeah, getting down the middle is not going to be a good option for them because Renegades are good up there.
They seem to have the speed, though, to get to the outside.
That's the problem. We got a big defensive line, so that's how you beat it, right?
It seems like they're playing pretty deep, too.
They actually run a very similar defense. Damn, what a good
That is a
tackle
high-quality jersey or undershirt right there.
I'm just shocked he was able to get Hakeem Butler down being half his size.
I'm glad he had gloves on because those fingernails would have been missing if he didn't. I know how that goes.
Guess you have a story there, Deshaun. You had that happen? Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Dude, those shirts these days, man, they're impressive.
That was that was not a shirt made by Fanatics, that's for sure.
Open pass.
What are you doing, dude?
Yeah,
there's a lot of that in the UFL.
It's pretty bad.
You get benched for stuff like that, man.
I yelled a lot last season about that early on before I just gave up.
Oh.
I got to finish the pour because of too much head.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty bad. And the Renegades have not allowed too many wide open wide receivers, so.
Oh, he almost had it again.
So I got another question for you, Deshaun. You watched the Cowboys last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's it like watching a normal defense?
I mean, it feels good. To watch an actual defense.
That was miserable last year. I'm not going to lie.
It was terrible.
So again, they have to go.
They could kick, by the way.
They could kick, but they're choosing to go because they've had the outside.
Oh, yeah, and he missed that one field goal, too. That's probably not a good idea.
I'd play aggressive. I'd go for it every time.
That's right.
Yeah, go
it's
for
the
it.
UFL. They should always go for it.
Good coverage. confusion, and
Still-
didn't make a difference.
He
Incomplete.
caught it.
Incomplete. Incomplete.
He had it.
That's gonna get
This
close.
is gonna get reviewed.
He had it.
That's
in
gonna
his
get
hands.
close, but he's pumped, so I'm down. That's Steve.
Put your helmet on.
That's actually Stephen Jones Jr. Don't be confused with the Cowboys general or co-general manager
Catch.
Stephen Jones.
He has
Jr.
it.
No, it's a
Oh
drop.
no, he dropped it.
Stephen Jones Jr. I know he looks a lot like Stephen Jones from the Cowboys, but
so is it the 2 foot
1 foot.
1 foot? Okay, college rules.
They prefer more offense is better, is what they're going for. So yeah, 1 foot.
I wonder if we could set up the mic on your armrest so you can be more comfortable. Like the armrest of the couch. Do you think that'd be better?
Like this.
Yeah, something like that. If I don't know,
As long as I'm not blowing it out, talking like this.
you're doing good on that front. You're doing
All right.
good. Yeah, I think we're good on that.
How do you feel about your team next year?
Which team?
Patriots.
As long as we still get our coach. Well, I think there's gonna be some regression because they're gonna have a tougher schedule. But I still think it's a 2-team. No matter what the Aaron Glenn, the head coach of the Jets, says about Geno Smith, it's a 2-team race in the AFC East.
Dude, we've talked about this. I don't understand the free agency. Like, just go for it. You're in the Super Bowl.
They've got all this cap space and they didn't really touch it.
Yeah, and it's not phony cap space. It's legit cap space for years to come, you know?
There's still hope and thoughts and dreams of AJ Brown coming over at the draft.
That'd be big. That'd be big, yeah.
Oh, AJ Brown.
Which would be nice, but I'm just thinking offensive lineman or, you know.
Or even, I think they were saying that Diggs is, if no one signs Diggs and he gets through his legal troubles, there could be a reunion there as well.
Yeah.
I mean, no
How's that
one
going?
jumped at signing him.
AJ Brown needs to go somewhere. I don't feel like he wants to be with.
And
Yeah.
AJ Brown and Mike Vrabel have a good history.
And the Eagles look like they don't want him.
No, I mean
He doesn't want to be on the
wanna
Eagles.
there. Yeah, he doesn't want to play there at all.
Oh, what was I seeing? Something on Twitter where AJ Smith posted buying a new house somewhere. I forgot
Yeah,
where.
he doesn't want to be there.
And then the Eagles posted something to counter it, basically saying he ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, he's miserable. He doesn't want to be there. And everybody knows it.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That the asking prices aren't high enough as far as the Eagles are concerned, but no one's going to pay.
Yeah.
And at some point, we look at the head coach that they have. Like, you can't have that combustible of a locker room.
I feel like Buffalo should have picked it up.
Who did Buffalo? Buffalo went and got somebody though, right?
Yeah,
They got Moore.
Oh
DJ
yeah,
Moore,
for
good
DJ
pickup,
Moore
good
from the
pickup.
Bears. That's a good pickup.
Dude, bad pass. Come on, man.
That's clearly the receiver's fault.
No, not that one. Not that one. I get
Yeah.
it though. Quarterbacks have them. But
No. I'm just joking. All right, so the over-under, that's a high over-under, 42.5. Anyone that, so also, if you ever
I
choose
would
to
have
bet
told you.
UFL games, if you bet one thing, bet the under, almost always.
Under the unders.
Especially if you bet the under on all 4 games, you're going to come out ahead because maybe only one's going to hit the over.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh, breaking out.
is that Day Day? Oh, I love Day Day. He's back. He was injured last game. Day Day Hunter. He fast.
He's built kind of like a receiver.
He's built like a small receiver.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's tiny. Running backs I've seen some small running backs. They're not like Derrick Henry.
Right.
yeah.
Right. Not in this league.
Yeah. He's just small and shifty.
Hakeem Butler is the exception to all the big rules. Like he looks like an NFL wide receiver. Don't know.
Knew it was a run.
Dude, Day all day. Go, go,
Touchdown.
go. He can beat him. He can beat him.
That was all angles there.
Dude. Sorry, Merriweather. You need rest, buddy. Day Day's our boy now. Day Day's our workhorse. Look at that. Boom. Shift. He had a great year last year, too. Well, okay, all things considered, our run game's our problem. This is huge if we could get that picked up.
I see another run coming.
Looks like it.
Oh, bad blocking.
Problem is, everyone knew another run was coming.
Yeah, exactly. It's very obvious. It looks like, what did it look like, a shotgun?
I know.
A shotgun.
I think it was just regular. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Another thing, after Day, the Hunter runs for 60 yards. I know I made the joke with Merriweather, but, isn't he going to be a little out of gas? Like,
This is a pass. They're running trips.
I'm being picky, I know. Look at that. Commanding. Let's go, Austin. Now you're smiling. I don't like it.
He's been a little happy. Let's get a little serious here.
It could be Jameis Winston type, just has fun. I hope not. I like Jameis Winston. I just don't like his play. I want him on other teams. I want him to start for other teams, not mine.
Yeah. So do you see Day having an NFL career?
Day Hunter?
Yes.
I watched these players, and I think me and Rob argued Bryce Perkins last year.
Right, but that's different. Day Hunter, I don't think he's big enough to survive the NFL.
Yeah, and the NFL is weird about that with running backs. They don't really have that many.
Well, you don't need to be tall necessarily, but he's skinny.
They said that about my brother.
That's true. Yeah, same thing though. They're picky, dude.
They said he was too small to be a linebacker, and I mean he's pretty successful as a linebacker.
Yeah.
So far, yeah, he certainly is.
Gosh, I would actually love for him to be on the Cowboys. Can you talk to him about that?
I think he wanted to be on the Cowboys.
Yeah, he was raised a Cowboys fan, right?
He would have rather been in Texas over those beautiful Buffalo winters.
Yeah. He'd for sure rather be closer to home.
Does he love the winters?
No, I don't think.
I mean, also, he'd have the holidays off.
Yeah.
He'd have January mostly off. February he'd have off because he'd be playing for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was waiting for Nick to pick
It's
up
all right.
on that.
It's all right. It's our year next year.
There's currently an ad about Arlington, Texas being a fun place. I mean, there are lots of. It's designed to spend money. You got Six Flags and you got sporting event places.
Yep, but it works for them.
Yeah. I will say I went to a game last year. I was up there for a conference. I went to a Rangers game. I was able to get in and out. It was a midweek game. In and out real easy of the parking lots. Wow, St. Louis is already out of timeout, so we got 7 minutes to go.
So how do they do their? Do they have half times?
Yeah.
So everything else is like pretty much the same. With
Yeah.
NFL rules.
Touchdown. There we go. Greg Ward Jr. That was well executed. Good throw, great route, perfect blocking.
Yeah, great screen.
Now they're up by 2 scores because it's 12 points. Could you have argued that the lead blocker was holding there?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I noticed just seeing the jersey move.
Yeah, holding all the way. But
That would have been flag in the NFL, right?
yeah, all the way. Somebody sneezed in the NFL as a flag.
Well, that's true. And I don't know if y'all saw this, but it does look like the NFL will be starting their season with replacement refs.
Boom, pass and touchdown, too.
2 point.
Yep.
Oh, that was a 2 point. Oh,
Yeah.
I missed a touchdown.
Yeah, you missed a touchdown.
Damn it. I'm bad luck, boys.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you guys think about the the ref situation is already bad enough in the NFL, but now they're not getting paid or given what they need, so we're gonna have replacement refs.
Yeah, what side are you on? Are you like I'm actually genuinely curious because the meritocracy thing that I like the NFL was proposing, I think.
But
the
also,
refs should
here's the
adhere to
thing:
that.
the sheer amount of money the NFL has, pay your refs enough and make them full-time employees.
Okay, but if I pay them enough, we're doing the meritocracy rule.
Fine.
Yeah,
but pay them enough, full-time jobs, benefits, the whole deal.
Yeah, but
and that means during the off season they're training, they're learning, they're.
But I also think the NFL has a right to say you're out if you're bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right.
I don't need you in the playoffs.
As they should. We're going to start seeing that in baseball because of the ABS system.
Love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that against Thompson. But talk about the strongest, reffing union out there is the baseball's got the strongest unions in everything.
Well, it helps when they've been around for like 120 years.
Yeah, they've been fighting for a while.
More than 120 years now. The lighting seems kind of rough in that corner of the end zone, huh?
Yeah, the lighting seems rough, period. It looks like a high school stadium.
Yeah, it does.
Which is weird because this is an MLS. I know they're still doing construction, but this is an MLS stadium. They have night games all the time, especially in Texas.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of the 90s or early 2000s watching a game.
I see it.
But then they're still struggling with some production things, like you can barely hear Newhustle.
Do they need a producer? I got you guys.
Like, oh my God, are we live?
You just hear in the background me panicking.
Yeah. Where's the mouse?
Where's the mouse? Someone turn on the damn TV.
All right. And for those of you that are used to our live streams, you know them, you love them, and you're used to our halftime breaks. We're not going to have a full break at halftime because we're doing our weekly pick segment coming up at halftime for next week's UFL games.
Are there halftimes like regular times? Halftimes?
Oh, well, last week they did it for like 30 minutes because
the home openers were long because they were doing big concerts, but normally they're about the same length. Yeah.
I like the fact that they did a good sized concert, though. They didn't do the Super Bowl or Thanksgiving.
And I think that was part of them being able to get the acts that they got was they were getting TV time and a good length of time.
Yeah. Good choice.
Wow. That is crazy.
What?
They cut NFL talents.
Yeah.
Yep.
People that were in the NFL and that were doing good in the NFL got cut.
Mm-hmm.
They did. There was a wide receiver that got cut.
And then the other interesting thing is down in Orlando, you remember Dorian Thompson-Robinson from played for the Browns?
Mm-hmm.
He is not the starting quarterback for the Orlando franchise.
Right.
He's the backup.
Wow.
Which is kind of surprising.
I'm going to start saying he lost the job to not Jake Plummer. Jake and Jack. Come on, guys. Get a little creative with the names here.
Oh, I see the screen.
The screens are working well against the Renegades. They just can't finish the drives.
This defense is fast. I do like that.
Is he telling them the plays?
Yep.
And we can hear the plays?
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's
cool to an extent. When you watch film, that's just like, now we know your play. We know what it's going to be. We know what you're running.
Well, then they got to change it up.
I guess that makes it interesting. Every week you have to change it.
I love it. It's good for the audience.
Remember, they're also using all like the same offices for film.
Geez.
The whole league's rotating through. Like they got to also remember to like not leave their playbooks anywhere.
Then like in the NFL, they cover their mouth. Like you're not allowed to read their lips when they call plays.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty secretive. I'll tell you what, Brandon Silvers, I don't know if he's going to do it for the Battlehawks.
No, I would be trying to get Luis Perez right now.
That should have been an interception. Like, you see, there's nobody open. There's
Yeah,
nobody even out there.
Even if he was accurate, it would have been an
Yeah,
interception.
no matter what. That's crazy. I kind of like these mics.
First punt of the
The
game.
mics,
Yeah.
the Bluetooth.
Yeah, it feels more natural.
Yeah. You're just sitting
more-
down having a conversation.
Yeah, it feels more naturally flowed. Like,
Me and Rob are struggling back here. But I can hook you up with the Bluetooth mic.
Nah, this is fine.
Okay. Because I can't.
Yeah, you're good.
I got another one.
I don't want to mess with the system halfway through the game.
Yeah.
Just whip it out.
Just- YouTube. That's not what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
It's like, yeah, I don't have to worry about getting close to a mic or talking or this and that. It's just natural.
Yeah. I was contemplating getting a boom mic, but I decided not to. It's just that was for other stuff too, but
Yeah, I've been real used to my AirPods because we haven't done like the two of us in the same room in a while because the traffic getting from my house to here is insane.
AirPods good sound quality though. I got to give it to them.
Yeah, it's good. I like them.
Which ones are they? The Pros or the 4?
The 4.
That's
They're
what I
not,
have.
they don't have noise cancellation or anything, but they're great.
Yeah.
They were like $70 or something a few months back. I was like, and snagging them because even if they're crap, they're still better than whatever I'm using, and they're not crap. I remember it was weird because I'm like, why are the 3 Pros more expensive than the new 4s? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I ended up getting the 4s.
Yeah. And I like it too because like I've got an old car, so I don't have a hands-free setup. So now I can just put 1 or 2 of them in, and they're not noise canceling, so I still know what's going on around me, and then I can still talk on the phone, answer calls, and be hands-free. Liberty Mutual needs to get a couple new commercials. They've really been doing the same ones for a while. No, the same people, but they need new material.
Man, don't take away Limu, Emu,
No,
and Doug.
No, I love both of them. They need some new adventures.
Yeah. Those are my boys, man. I love them. Limu, Emu, and Doug. Which one does Don't Be Like Your Parents? Is that Geico? That's my favorite.
Don't be like your parents. Maybe
Allstate.
Is that Allstate?
I think it's
It's
Allstate.
I love that. Don't be like your parents.
Oh, those commercials are hilarious.
Yeah, I'm guilty of
First
it.
time homeowner stuff, yeah.
And you will. You will. I don't know if you're there yet, but you will. I go to a stop sign in a 4-way intersection and I start pointing people. You need to go. You need to go. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, you got plenty of time.
Bam.
I was surprised he didn't just run it. He had so much room. I mean, the pass was perfect, but
It was a good pass.
it was a great pass. But like,
I'm
he
with
had
you.
so much room.
He didn't have to risk it, but still good pass.
Yeah, see, like if I'm the opposite team and I see them this week and I hear Brown near Zona, I'm writing that down. I know what play they're gonna run. They're gonna run a Brown near Zona.
But
Right now.
Yeah.
but also, like, part of the thing is the UFL's attempt to appeal to more fans is being more open about this stuff. So there's like the league's got a gentleman's agreement amongst all the teams about
I
stuff
love
like
it.
that.
And I don't care if they do tap in. Like, figure it out. I'm with you, Rob, on that.
So like pretty much you're gonna know what I'm gonna run and I'm gonna run it. And if I execute it well enough, it's just gonna be good.
Could be. I mean,
in this league it should be.
yeah, it's a big
I'm like, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna run, but
Nick, if they go up by 3 scores here,
this game is
yeah, it's over.
looking pretty ugly right now for the Battlehawks.
It is.
first down.
Looks like their defense is pretty bad.
Which is weird because I thought they looked really good last week, but we're kind of doing whatever we want to do.
I gotta say, while we're killing time here, another fan thing I think they need to improve. The cost of merch is ridiculous.
Cost of merch, and you can't
$40 for a basic T-shirt.
Yeah, and you cannot get an individual jersey either for those fans out there that love that kind of stuff. But
you should be able to do that.
You can't buy. They don't have jerseys.
Not individual ones. They have the 54-man roster one. I don't know if they're still doing that. I haven't checked the shop lately, but
Oh, so you can't buy like a specific person's jersey.
yeah, it's just a generic.
They don't want to pay the players.
Yeah, but I feel like you could play. Oh, what do they call that? Where you get a little on the. So like
name, image, likeness.
Yeah, like Austin Reed would get $5 for every jersey he sells, or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like you can make money. He can make money.
It's
Everyone can make money.
Yeah,
yeah.
I can see that happening, but maybe they feel like they're just not big enough for that yet.
Well, it can't be that hard to get a custom jersey place where you can produce it when it's ordered. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
There's
a lot of like MLB stadiums. They do them at the game for you.
The jerseys ready to go. You could put Latundre on it.
Yeah, like I don't know if they all do it, but I know like when I was with my buddy Danny in Kansas City a couple years ago, he got a Kershaw jersey, but the one that he wanted was not there. So like they were able just to switch it all out and just do it because they do custom jerseys. So they just did it for him.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can you get a Boston Red Sox Kershaw jersey?
Probably not.
Oh,
so I said Kershaw. I didn't mean Kershaw. There was
someone else.
Zach Greinke.
I think that'd be cool.
I meant Zach Greinke. I was like, wait, I said Kershaw. I'm like, wait, he was always a Dodger. Who was a Dodger but was also a Royal? Zach Greinke.
Kershaw is weird because he's from Dallas and he loves the city and he's very involved in the city. So like to Dallas fans, he's kind of like one of us, even though he's not been a Ranger.
O'Neal.
Oh.
So if you don't need to listen to the Fox Sports 1 halftime show. You got the Nick and Rob halftime show coming up.
You think? They say we have the edge.
That was understated.
They have less plays, more yards.
That's crazy. A lot more yards, too.
Yeah. Almost 100 more yards.
That's the face of defeat. Look at all this.
Tired.
They're exhausted.
Gas.
Welcome to the Texas heat, even though it's like 60 degrees out there right now.
So nice. He's had so much time, like all day.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a big, big struggle in the last 2 years for the Renegades. So whatever they've done on the offensive front, they've done a good job. Passing and running.
Free housing is crazy.
Well, it's not like year round forever. It's like in season. Like,
do they like pick where they live for like free housing?
They got like apartment complexes or something.
Yeah, they just put them all in an apartment for 6 months.
Yeah. They take over like an area of Frisco, Arlington.
Dude, Tyler Vaughn complaining? Come on, man, relax.
He got it wasn't a catchable ball, but he got held pretty good.
Oh, is that okay? I thought he was complaining.
That's why he was fixing his jersey. His jersey was turned.
Bro, he just punched him in the nuts. I don't even know if y'all saw that.
He's definitely tired now.
Another thing, do they still have the Super Challenge? They still do, right?
I believe so. Well,
we haven't read. Yeah, they have the Super Challenge.
Yeah, we haven't seen any challenges yet.
It was very clearly obvious he punched him.
So you notice how they didn't call the penalty.
Yeah.
The coach can call a Super Challenge for a personal foul.
Yeah, that was definitely obvious. He did that.
Yeah, which is.
And if you're the Battlehawks, why aren't you doing that?
I don't know. Yeah.
Wait, do you only have one Super Challenge?
You only get one, but
so he's waiting for the second half.
Yeah, but it's 17-3.
Might as well just call it. So what does the Super Challenge do? It just grants you that flag?
So
you can challenge anything.
You know how in the NFL you can't challenge certain things? Yeah. You can challenge non-calls. So one time, to describe it really well, the DC Defenders scored a huge touchdown that went ahead against the Renegades. I think this is the XFL years. But anyway, Bob Stoops was running out of options. He had no clue what to do. So what he did was he threw the challenge, and then he told his assistants, find me a penalty. Just find me one. I need a penalty somewhere. And so they found a holding call against another wide receiver or something. I don't know. I forgot what the call was. But they were scavenging, looking for something, and he was stalling the ref to go. I think number 7 was holding.
But
and then they looked into it, and it turns out he was holding.
But which was cool. But one thing that I didn't like that Mike Pereira was doing a lot last season is during these challenges or super challenges, as he's taking us through it, he'd say, I don't see that, but I do see this. So now I'm going to call this. And I didn't like that. If it's not called on the field like that, like that's...
I threw a fit last year.
They seem to have stopped that.
I haven't seen. I actually haven't seen that many super challenges yet. No, but no, that's the worst part. Where
he did that a couple times on live TV, and you're just like, "What do you mean that's not?" Neither the coach or the refs are concerned about this. What are you doing?
Yeah, like I agree. If you can find a penalty and you can announce that penalty to challenge, go for it all day. You know, I don't care. A penalty is a penalty and it needs to be called. But if it wasn't spotted, then
by either the refs or the coaches.
Yeah, he can't just say, well, there's no holding there. But this is probably what he meant. No. He didn't mean that. He meant that one player. Like, that's up to the coaches. They need to figure that part out, you know. Bob Stoops was pretty good with the Super Challenge. Anthony Becht was pretty smart with it. There's certain coaches out there that knew what they were doing.
So right now, I feel like the Renegades are far and away the best team in the UFL. I don't know who. There's a clear-cut number 2 right now.
Yeah, and the fact that the offense is moving against 2 completely different styles and good defenses, too. These are not bad defenses. Gamblers are a good defense as well. Gives me a lot of hope, really. You know, Austin Reed's been able to pick them apart.
Yeah, I'd say maybe by default, it's Orlando's the number 2 team in the league, but I think the Renegades would just destroy them.
It looks that way. They cannot play slugfest football against these guys because they can beat you so many ways. And we do have the run, it looks like now.
Yeah, and I'm expecting the Renegades to put up more points before this half's over. Ideally, a touchdown. My goodness.
Ooh,
never mind.
Grounding? Who are you throwing it to?
Oh,
there it is.
I mean, he was trying to survive. That was a screw up by 79.
He's supposed to block.
He was just trying not to die.
Yeah, he was.
It sucks though because it's back at the 50s.
Because look, you watch and he didn't look at this. How does that's bet 79 take a seat?
Yeah, 79 did a terrible job blocking.
You know, I always have these weird moments.
Like he's lucky he didn't get his knee blown out.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. Very lucky. I'll tell you one thing.
Like in the NFL, actually, that would have been a penalty because he went low.
I think it should be a penalty in the UFL. I think it is. I've seen
it wasn't a call, but I mean they went low there. That would have been a flag if that was on Brady or Mahomes for sure.
Yeah. You kidding me? This is the Brady or Mahomes.
Maybe not Geno Smith, but
he is the Brady, the Mahomes of the UFL.
But did you guys hear that quote from Aaron Glenn? Geno Smith is a quarterback that's going to take them to the promised land.
I see it.
It is a
eat them W's.
Yeah, I see it.
Are you getting confused with
Yeah, I always do.
Jameis Winston?
Yeah. I always do. I think Jameis Winston can.
Winston is happy collecting his sizable check to be a backup and hang out.
I love him.
I love him too.
He's locker room guy now.
I think he'd be a good commentator.
Oh, he's getting a podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rob. Competition heading our way.
No, he's gonna sign up to join our team.
Nick, Rob, and
our pod. No, he'll be our podverse. He's gonna be one of our next pods in our podverse.
Yeah. Maybe we can get him in for an interview.
Well,
how sick would that be?
Oh, the first question I'd ask him is, did God bless you away from those interceptions? That's one of my favorite.
Man.
God, take these interceptions away.
That's funny.
I love all the players that are around him too, because they just sit there and go, "No, really, that's him. He's not doing an act.
Yeah.
Like that's him. He's just
He seems to have grown up a lot too. He seems to have learned a lot, grown a lot.
yeah. He's still a kid at heart, and I think that's a
Yeah.
cool part. But yeah,
He's got some maturity now.
But yeah, I think he found religion.
Oh, he launched
Woo!
All right, maybe we're not going to be adding any points.
The
Wow.
problem is they have to go for it because they did cross the 50. So
I mean, but there's nothing wrong with trying for the 4.60-yard field goal, though.
yeah, you can put yourself in that position, and the kicker can kick it long. He's not the most accurate, but he can kick
But
it.
he's got the
long.
leg. He showed he's got the leg.
And if he has a leg, I'd start aiming.
But right now, I'd take a shot at the end zone right here. Like,
Shot at the end zone.
No! Wow.
I think they're at the 40.
yeah, take a shot.
Austin Reed does have the arm.
Reed's got the arm.
They're running.
I like this actually. Okay, I take that back.
Kick the
Retract.
field goal.
He's not going to kick it. Not from
Well,
there.
remember, the Battlehawks don't have a timeout. They can let it run down and then they can just kick it.
I think that'd be a 75-yarder.
Do it. 5 points.
You know what?
5 points.
I got 2 beers in me. Let's
I
do
mean,
it.
I created the 5 points thing, but
Why not? Oh crap! We gotta start. Yeah. Well, now you can take a shot, right?
Yeah.
It's fun. You have to figure it out.
kick it.
Hail Mary. He just said Hail Mary.
Yeah, that's all they got.
But
It's
what does that mean?
Maybe it's a different play.
But also, if all you were going to do was do the Hail Mary, then why not just do it on third down? And then at least if you get 10 yards, 15 yards, you can kick a field goal.
I think he was counting on the run doing a little better than.
Then that like 5 yards that it got?
Yeah, because they were playing hyper soft. It didn't work. It didn't work. I'm not denying that, but I think he was trying to do.
Reed's not even on the field. Oh no, never mind. He is.
Reed's got a. I love
Reed's
Luis
got a
Perez,
beard.
but yeah, Reed's got the arm. Luis Perez is not.
Oh, they weren't showing Luis Perez. There was a guy that looked like Reed just without the beard.
Maybe like a wide. Yeah, sometimes they have those weird wide receivers that can actually throw a little. But he's got the arm. He can make it.
Yeah, but if you're going to do that, you should have done that in third down. And then you could be, if you made a completion even 10, 15 yards, you're kicking the ball. Right?
Yeah,
Like
now you're out of options. I see what you're saying.
yeah. Granted, I don't know if this Battlehawks team, unless they flip quarterbacks here, I'm not sure who their backup is. I don't know if they can get double-digit points.
I am curious about that. There you go.
Oh,
Oh, that
that's
was not a good
way
throw. That was
terrible
not a good throw.
Man, their defense cannot
What?
catch.
Did that slip out of his hand?
Yes, 100%. He's got the arm to make it there. I think he just freaked out. Oh, halftime, Rob.
All right, so it is halftime, y'all. Stick with us. We are going to be doing our world famous pick segment where we'll be picking for next week, which, yes, that does mean we'll be picking the Renegades and the Battlehawks next games while they're only halfway through this one. That's okay. I think we've both seen enough to know what we want to do with these two teams next week. But yeah,
It's up, you left it up there.
Nick is looking for his mouse. We are producing on the fly. But yeah, so Deshaun, while Nick's doing his thing, halfway through your first UFL game, what are your thoughts?
I like it. It's very competitive. I mean, it could be, a little more like I feel like the NFL is a little faster.
Oh,
A
yeah,
little more
for sure.
fast paced.
Yeah. I would definitely agree with that. So you haven't seen a 3-point extra point after. You haven't seen a 60-yard 4-point field goal yet, but you did see the punt rule come into play there. What do you think about the punt rule? Do you think something like that would be good for the NFL or no?
I kind of like the fact that to see the other team have the ball. I mean, yeah, the field goal would be exciting to see, but I do like to see more play on the. It can go either way. Honestly. I feel like it can be good for some people, but with good kickers.
Yeah. So do you kind of like it for the UFL, but maybe not the NFL?
Yeah.
All right.
Good news, guys. We got Tony on it, and he asked.
Tony has finally joined us. Where you been, man?
He he asked, "What in the world is going on here?" And I told him, "UFL, Tony." And his response, "What channel?" FS1. So please tune in, Tony.
Yeah.
That is our goal. That is our goal, to get people who don't watch UFL to pick it up and give it a chance.
It is on Fox Sports 1, or if you got to do that app thing, it's on the Fox One app. So if you ever only log into Fox every once in a while, your Fox Sports app no longer works. You got to go to the Fox One app.
All right. Oh man, my voice.
Tony, good to have you.
Just now.
Your camera has half of you on it.
Yeah, I must have moved it.
Is the camera messed up?
Yeah, I think what I'm doing is I'm moving the cord, forcing it to move.
Mm-hmm.
Hang tight, camera. Okay. So, Rob, are you ready to make some picks?
Yeah, let me pull the games up for next week. Unless, do you already have them up?
I do not. So,
and Tony, it's not a Tennessee cap. This is a Texas baseball cap.
All right.
Making picks with Nick and Rob. Nick and Rob. Their picks might be a hatchet job. Less reliable than a corn on the cob, but I love hearing picks from Nick and Rob.
Yes, this is our famous segment, making picks with Nick and Rob. And I'll tell you one thing, Rob is doing really well right now. He ended up getting that big Birmingham Stallions against the Houston Gamblers game. He was able to finally, it's week 2, pick one up on me. And now we are tied in the standings heading into it.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have a perfect week this week if things continue to hold the way they are.
But outside of that, we could go 3-1. Or no, yeah, we look like we're going 3-1 if the Renegades keep doing what they're doing. So that part's really exciting.
Yeah, which is not bad. We are, for next week's games, we are pivoting back to a normal Friday, Saturday, and Sunday schedule. 1 game Friday, 1 game Saturday, and 2 on Sunday.
Yes. Okay. So what's the first one on the docket there, Rob?
So we are leading off with a big one here. Well, I mean, there's only 8 teams, so they're all big, right?
Yeah.
We have the Orlando Storm heading up to Louisville to play the Kings. Really good defense, no offense.
Kings against who? I'm sorry, I messed up.
The Orlando Storm, Anthony Becht and the Storm. With
expect,
your man Plummer.
and they're playing in Orlando?
Louisville.
Louisville. Ooh, okay. That's exciting. Not Jake Plummer, I think, should play well. Do you have the spread by chance? Or
Let's
it's fine
see
if
if the
you don't?
UFL's got...
No, it doesn't.
No, the UFL does not on their website, but they really want me to buy tickets.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with Orlando Storm. They're making me a little nervous, but I think Louisville knows what they're doing on the offensive side with the 2 quarterback situation. So I'm going to go with the Orlando Storm on that one, Rob.
I think you're kind of right on this. However, I've been talking up a big game about the Kings and their ability to play defense. And Orlando, yeah, they got Anthony Becht coaching, but they still haven't overly wowed anybody so far. So I've kind of talked myself into a corner. I kind of have to pick the Kings.
Okay, he's going with the Kings, and then
I don't feel good about it though.
What's the next one on the docket?
So then we go to our Saturday game. So Friday, and that's the thing. This game, when you're looking at ratings for that Friday night game, Friday night, 8 Eastern.
8
p.m. Eastern. It's that's prime going out time. It's prime social time. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to get ratings.
What do you think? Football on Fridays? You like that, Deshaun?
Nah.
No, he's young. He's got things to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Fridays.
And I'm sorry, Rob. Who was playing again? I'm sorry.
So, for the Friday night game?
Yeah.
That was a Friday night game. So the one we just talked about, the Storm and the Kings.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Rob. I don't think it's good to do those on Friday nights.
Yeah, I think a Tuesday or Wednesday night would be much better served. But then we have our Saturday, noon Eastern, 11 a.m. kick. We have the Gamblers going to D.C. to take on those Defenders.
DC Defenders look like they have it in gear. It's going to be interesting, though, because the Gamblers are really good at stopping the run. I just don't know if Henderson can handle that blitz that Blake Williams is going to bring up on there. I think he's going to put a lot of pressure on him. And Tiamat is due for a big game, so I'm going to go DC Defenders.
I'm going to agree with you there. Because, yeah, even if the Gamblers can stop the run, Tiamu can throw and will throw. And I don't think the Gamblers can stop both. They are a better team than the Birmingham Stallions, but they're still, I don't think they're a playoff team in this UFL.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't think the Gamblers are going to be that good.
Mm-hmm.
That one's on Saturday. Do they have another Saturday game?
Nope, just one Saturday game,
Good.
and
I
which
like that.
also makes sense because these two teams
Ooh.
have a short week. They're going Tuesday to Sunday.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
actually.
only 4 days between, only really 3 full days without playing a game.
They're trying to set my Renegades up.
So speaking
like
of
they do
your
with the
Renegades,
Cowboys.
they have the early game on Sunday. Columbus Aviators are coming to Dallas, coming to Frisco.
Yeah, I am not high on the Columbus Aviators. This is not a homer pick. This is me just picking the Renegades, especially watching what I'm watching tonight. If the
Aviators can put up points though.
They can put up points, but I just don't see them stopping this offense in anything that they do. If the Aviators keep performing like they do, it's just not going to look pretty. Hopefully they improve just because I care about the Columbus fan base. But I think the Renegades are going to stomp them.
I mean, when we look at the Battlehawks right now, looking at this game right now, the Battlehawks have a very decent defense. They're supposed to be contending for the title, and they've given up 224 yards in the first half. Which, yes, in the NFL, you're like, whatever, that happens. In the UFL, those are full game stats.
Yeah.
So, yep, I'm short week or not. Renegades got this.
You think,
handily.
Yeah. And that is one advantage though that the Aviators have, that they have a longer week.
Mm-hmm. Which leads us to the Sunday afternoon game. Those Birmingham Stallions get to go into St. Louis. And St. Louis, so here's the thing, Deshaun. You see the 30 fans that are in the stands here tonight?
Yeah.
In St. Louis, they legitimately pack 30,000 fans for every game.
Wow.
Yep.
It's like
San Antonio almost did that for half of the first season, and then they started losing and they stopped doing it. But St. Louis fans show up. They fill the Superdome.
Yeah, and San Antonio was one that very similar to the Memphis Showboats, where they showed up. It's just when your team sucks, you don't go to the games all of a sudden. So,
and by Memphis, I think you're talking about Birmingham Stallions because the Memphis Showboats always sucked.
No. I meant the Brahmas. I was referring to the Brahmas. The Brahmas had a good year. They before, but by the time you jumped in,
Wade was done.
Not so much. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So yeah, Birmingham Stallions on a full week of rest.
Ooh, okay. Birmingham
up against
St.
these
Louis.
Battlehawks.
The Battlehawks. So which one can recover, I think, would be the question.
And remember now, as far as coaching goes, AJ McCarron's not going to be up against a veteran coach.
Yeah, not necessarily a veteran coach, but he's got an experienced offensive coordinator with AJ Smith. He knows.
He does.
And the defensive coordinator, I don't think, has changed for the St. Louis Battlehawks since last year. And I like what they do on defense for the most part. It's hard to say right now when they're playing against the Renegades. So I'm going St. Louis Battlehawks. I'm going to join your hate train, and I just don't think the Stallions are going to get that win.
Yeah, so we're both going to agree on 3 games again this week. The one that we're differing on is the Storm versus the Kings. And even then, I feel like I backed myself into a corner. But we'll see. Either my thoughts about the Kings being playoff worthy are right, or they're going to be 0-3 and looking out. But yeah, we're going to go in this one. Battlehawks, I guess. Although it's tough. No. I'm going to go Stallions. Stallions have had a full week of rest. These Battlehawks, they're looking gassed at halftime of this game, and they're going to play again in a few weeks. I'm going to go with the Birmingham Stallions. As much as it pains me, AJ McCarron's going to get a second win, and who knows? Maybe by default, they're the fourth best team in this league.
They do have the better quarterback. I like Matt Corral a lot. So Matt Corral over Brandon Silvers.
Yeah, Matt Corral can destroy this defense too.
I'm going to stick with it. I made my pick. I'm just going to go with it. I just feel like the coaching is going to come to the top. Coaching isn't about one game or two game. Remember, Jeff Saturday was 1-0 when he on his first game as a head
Jeff
coach.
Saturday, legendary Colts coach. What's going on with the Colts?
Yeah. Shout out. I lost the transition. We don't even have it. But yeah, Jeff Saturday, it's somewhere in Canva. I can get it. But Jeff Saturday is just a good example of like, hey, you can get a win. That's not one game. It's not two games. It's over time. It starts building up when you start losing the culture of the room. And that's my concern with the Stallions. So I'm going to go with the Battlehawks. I think they're a little bit more experienced. Brandon Silvers, not looking good right now. Maybe he gets a little better on Sunday, and I'm going to go with that.
All right, there we go. So we're different on two games. So that is making picks with Nick and Rob. So that's good as we're getting ready to come back. Though we're seeing Ricky Prohl, the non-veteran coach that we were just talking about of the Battlehawks. He just gave his after halftime interview. I'm sure it was filled with lots of coach speak, like we just got to execute and make the plays and not commit so many penalties, and we'll win this game.
Got to keep the mistakes off the field.
But, a couple more errors. Who do we know the backup for the Battlehawks?
Yeah. Do you mind looking that up? I really don't know. I used to.
Roster 2026 by position, please.
I'm trying to think.
So if this is updated,
and they had a guy last year, number 5. I forgot his name.
So it looks like Harrison Frost and Michael Pratt are the other two. Harrison Frost has a photo. Michael Pratt does not.
Tell me Harrison's related to Scott. You think he is?
I mean,
he could be.
We could find this out. All right, here we go, folks. Battlehawks get a chance to try to make it a one-score game. Harrison Frost is 27 years old. He is 6 feet 0 inches.
Here. I'm fine, thank you.
Here.
Sure.
I don't have a cold one with yours.
Yeah, just hand me something cold.
What?
Whatever's cold. So, let's see. He played for Virginia at one point. I don't know. It doesn't really, nothing jumps out about him.
Well, I'm pretty sure that would make news.
He spent some time in the CFL.
Man, they're all over that.
This defense is hungry to end this game. All right, I should probably hop on and see if anyone's been chatting with us.
Tony is saying, Deshaun, you're being really quiet.
Oh, I was just letting them do their halftime, their halftime picks.
We nailed it. Timing wise, by the way, Rob.
We did. It's like we practiced and thought it out and timed it out. We're professionals. We don't need to do this. We've got thousands of subscribers.
Yeah.
Have you subscribed yet? Click the like, click the subscribe, and please share with a friend.
So first half in the books, Deshaun.
Yeah.
Are we convincing you?
Yeah, no, I like it. Whoa. So
How do I get on the camera again? I guess I don't care that much, but my shoulder looks great. So we have a very fancy camera. It's actually alive. It's got thoughts and feelings of its own.
Yeah, it's fun. There is a group mode, But the problem is, if I go to the bathroom, it gets confused and doesn't know what to do.
But yeah, Tony, our team for both of us is the Renegades. We're rooting for the Dallas team. Last year, I was a San Antonio Brahmas fan, but that team has folded. I can't root for a Houston team, so I joined Nick in his Renegade fandom.
But yeah, I'm sorry.
And for this season, the Renegades look like they're the best team. Historically, the St. Louis Battlehawks have been the best regular season team, and the Birmingham Stallions have won the most championships.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel about? So like, what is your standpoint on pretty much like expanding the NFL with the UFL?
Expansion. Okay, I'm interested. What do you mean? Like, you just say they joined the NFL?
Well,
No.
like say they join the NFL and when Super Bowl comes around, or maybe not Super Bowl, but they're like kind of towards the end of playoffs, the worst team in the NFL has to play the best team in the UFL, and whoever wins gets an opportunity.
Relegation.
So relegation.
Yeah, gets an opportunity to move up into the NFL.
I'm always for relegation.
So,
but
I
we'll
feel like
never
that'd
do
be a pretty decent concept
So,
of football.
I'm
never
for
do it.
relegation. It's never going to happen in American sports because it wasn't designed that way, and the owners are paying, like, even your worst NFL team, at this point, the owners are paying and investing billions of dollars.
Could you imagine the investment going into the UFL, though, if I told you, a billionaire, hey, you can get this team to the NFL?
Yeah, but
All
like,
of a
you're in the
sudden,
hot
you'd
seat.
see Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all these guys.
Jumping in on this stuff. Yeah, I'm going to get into the NFL.
The Rock?
The
oh,
Rock.
oh, wait. The Rock.
Yeah.
He's already an owner.
Like you got to think like it puts the NFL like worst team in the hot seat. Like you have a chance to lose your spot in this league.
I
I
love it.
Relegation
Never
will
happen.
never happen for the NFL. If there's any sport where relegation could potentially happen, I'd say it'd be either like the NBA or it'd be MLB. But again, the owners are never going to allow it to happen. That being said, I do think it would benefit both the UFL and the NFL for the UFL to be the official minor league. And I think one thing that would be cool is, and I know they were about contracts and injuries, but backup if you're the second or at least your third string NFL quarterbacks, they should be starting in the UFL games right now and getting reps.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with a lot of your other positions. Like, get those guys the reps here.
Austin Reed looks like he belongs in the NFL.
So they're not just
As
sitting.
at least a backup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're not.
So
just sitting.
does Jordan Tiamo. Like, both those guys should be in there. Bryce Perkins did get signed by the Panthers last year.
Mhm.
Since he's not in the NFL now, but he's also not the UFL. He's in the CFL now. He's a Bearcat, I believe, a Hamilton Bearcat.
Hey, got another Sam Houston guy over here, by the
So
way.
he's
I don't
going
know
to
if
come
you
to
know
the
that.
Sam Houston Texas game.
Yeah, we got that.
Oh,
guy.
you're going.
It is a Tuesday night though, so
That's
either we're gonna have to do a modified pod, wings up. You want to host a pod, or we're gonna have to do a pod on a different night.
More than likely that. Trying to get Day Hunter. I like your ideas though. I mean, relegation, big fan. College football, I think should do it, and I think conferences would sign up for it if I see Kentucky is making more money or just as much money as Alabama. Like I would make an argument. I'd go, I don't want them to take my money. I want the best of the best to be here.
Well, I mean, there is revenue sharing in major college sports now, but
Yeah.
there's still a difference between the money a Texas can bring in versus the money even a Bama can bring in.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think that'd be really cool. I wish I would do that, but American sports, Deshaun, hate to break it to you,
Yeah.
I just don't see it happening.
It's just like I can see like the Browns, for instance. I feel like it'd put the Browns in a hot seat, and they would, you know what I mean? They would really be focused on winning. Like that's their goal.
Yeah.
Like I feel like right now they're just kind of.
Deshaun,
Sit around.
are you saying the Browns haven't done everything they can to win? No one has signed and started more quarterbacks than the Cleveland Browns over the last like 5 days.
Everyone, Tim Couch,
And then-
all the way down.
Well, I feel like if you're changing the
Tim
players,
Couch.
it's not a player issue at that point. It's a coaching or it's like
it's a front office
management
issue.
Yeah, it's a management issue.
Everything, they fire too many coaches.
Yeah,
like,
it's just too much going on.
yeah. They make Jerry look like a superstar GM.
That is true.
Even Rob has it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
At least Jerry can make the playoffs every once in a while. Browns, I don't know. What are they flagging? Offsides?
I'm not sure. It's been kind of a slow start to the second half here.
Yeah, man. Put the Browns in the hot seat and have them come and play in the NFL.
I think the Cleveland Browns will whip our ass.
You think so?
The third stringers of the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, the NFL's different animal. But I will say this: I think the Renegades or Battlehawks can beat Indiana.
You think so?
No.
I think so. Yeah,
No.
I do.
Especially not this version. Indiana has filled a bunch of 24-year-olds that just made.
See, that's my counter argument where I'm going, old man strength's a real thing. When you don't really get your strength until you're about 25, 26. And that's about the age of these guys. And that's my counter to it. I think you're fully developed at this level. But well, that'd be cool if they scheduled that. I would really love to see it because that's a big question in the UFL community.
Yeah, I mean, sadly, it's the college team that would never schedule that because they have everything to lose by. Which arguably they shouldn't because they're playing a pro team, but
I think people would watch. You would watch, right?
Yeah, I definitely would watch.
we'd do a live stream.
Oh, hell yeah, I would.
Yeah, you hear that, guys? We're going to schedule something. We're going to talk to these teams and make something shake.
Oh, yeah. I'm down. Let's do it, Deshaun.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
It's like, yeah, so me and Nick are signing up for the 37U.
Oh!
What a pick.
Wow.
They studied him.
Yeah.
That was coaching right there.
He sat and waited for it, too.
He knew. This
It's still a game.
This is where Austin Reed's got to go. Okay. They're starting to figure you out now. What are you going to do now? This is the involvement of a quarterback in the making right here.
Yeah, he
First
sat on it.
interception. Yeah, he sat. He knew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Reed just didn't even see him.
It's the hardest position to find if you're a quarterback. It's the linebackers.
Yep.
They are tricky little sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Bernard can tell you, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So welcome everyone watching us on both YouTube and on X. If you're on X, you can leave a comment in the chat. We're happy to engage and interact with you. If you're watching us on YouTube, good luck overtaking most valuable chatter, Tony.
Whoa.
That was a heads-up play to avoid the sack there.
That showed.
Very heads up.
That was very.
Brandon Silvers is getting a little shifty. This is what he's a little bit better at. Doing moves.
That's Josh Allen right there.
That's very Josh Allen. Yeah.
That's Josh Allen. Just shovel it.
Just take away that arm strength and accuracy, and bam,
Yeah,
you got a
Josh
Brandon
Allen.
Silvers.
Oh my gosh.
I love our run defense. They're pretty good.
I don't know why the Battlehawks are going away from attacking the outside here.
Yeah, it's a little weird. They seem to have like a game plan earlier in the game, and then just kind of avoided it. Now our secondary's fast. I don't know how big they are, but maybe we could pick up on it. And then when we pick up on it, you can attack it a different way. You know, like there's only so much space on the field. You could do so much.
Yeah.
So much room for activities.
It's interesting that we went with press coverage. I find that.
Whoa, well, there's nobody
What
out there.
Is he doing?
Was somebody supposed to be out there?
He panicked.
Apparently someone was supposed to be there.
Intentional grounding?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah,
Almost.
I'm like, there's nobody there.
Oh,
I think it was a double move.
Oh.
I don't think he was going to hit him, even if you
they
go.
each.
yeah.
But something tells me out of the two, normally like, oh, the receiver's wrong. I feel like their Butler ran the right route and Silvers had the wrong.
Yeah, he had the wrong play in mind. Like,
Yeah.
that can be the confusion of letting everybody know your plays.
Yeah. And I'll tell you another thing. You don't want a field goal right now. You wanted that touchdown, especially after a big interception.
But still, a field goal does bring it back comfortably within two scores.
Yeah.
A
that's true.
touchdown plus the 3-point conversion. Yes, Tony, that's a thing in the UFL. And a field goal, and you're winning.
I'll tell you, the Renegades know it better. I can't tell you how many 15, 16-point leads we had, Deshaun, and they just blew it at the last second.
For real?
So frustrating. Another thing, instead of onside kicks, they do 4th and 12. And if you get it, you get to keep the ball.
Oh, I like that.
I love
like
that.
that too.
I love that. You
I
can only
I
do
think
that.
the NFL should do it, especially with the way I know some of the kickers have figured out how a way to make it work sometime, but with the adjustment from both teams having to start running at the same time, it's really killed the onside kick.
Yeah,
It's like watching the Lions.
and they have to announce it too.
Yeah.
I think that's a down thing.
Yeah, you also have to announce it, which is weird.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, the Saints wouldn't have a Super Bowl if they had to announce it.
Right. Tom Brady would have picked up a 4th and 12, right?
Yeah, with the deflated ball.
Oh no.
No,
no.
no, Tom Brady's the GOAT. I can't hate on Tom Brady.
I'm gonna go Skechers. I'm gonna cave into the old man thing. Just
Skechers?
buy in.
Like the white ones, like the barbecue ones, you know?
Yeah, they look good, man.
Yeah.
They look good. No?
I'm not really much of a Skechers guy.
Influencer brain. Yeah, I kind of get that.
Yeah. United Football League.
It's United now.
I want to watch like an all Samoan football league.
Samoan?
Yeah.
You could do that. Hang on, let's think about this.
Yeah.
Tua would be. Is he the best?
Tua's brother is in the UFL.
He is, yeah. Then of
Not
course,
starting, but he's in the UFL.
and then you would have I can't think of his name. He's in so much. Puka Nakua.
Yeah.
Samoans
Nuku
are
is
dogs.
he's have struggles right now.
He does have struggles, but if you have a Samoan league, that's your best wide receiver.
Yeah, oh for sure.
What about Samoans on defense?
Does Troy Polamalu come back to play?
Yeah, I think of Troy Polamalu.
He was a monster. A monster.
He was. Look at him getting angry. He's even got the anger like Dez.
Yeah, he does.
He's not angry at all. He's talking through it.
Just talking through it.
Yeah, he said, "Man, what are you doing? Who are you throwing it to?"
Telling you, he's even got his goatee.
Yeah.
He's a Dez guy. I'm
That's
telling
Dez.
you.
That's all the way, man.
Hakeem Butler, man. I'm telling you. He caught
All
my
right, so now we get to see what's this.
holding, I guess.
Oh, there's Dez.
Look at that pace.
Yeah, Dez all the way. More of like a. I feel like. Do you feel like George Pickens should have got 88?
He's more of an 88, I think. Yeah.
Like play style wise.
And kind of wacky.
Yeah, I think so too.
Your 88s need to be a little out there.
Mhm.
They need to kind of be psychopaths.
Yeah, just do whatever. Don't run with the quarterback tells you.
No, I do what I want.
Yeah, I do what I want. I'm gonna catch it no matter what.
Yeah, just give me the ball.
Yeah. Oh, 1-on-1, throw it to me. Throw it.
Stop worrying about the damn routes.
Yeah, yeah. Play backyard football.
Yeah, he screams me more of a 88 style, but we didn't have him. CD Lamb, he's so technical. He's a great wide receiver. It's just he doesn't scream to me like 88. like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oof.
There's a former NFL player right there, Denzel Mims.
Yep.
What do you play for? Ooh, what kind of helmet is that?
I want to say I talked about this in our preseason.
He
I
was
think he
drafted in the second round. I think it was by Detroit, something like that.
Oh, I think
forgot
I've
that part.
seen him. When did he get drafted?
I'll pull it up. Hang on.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he
I think
had a
that's-
pretty bad career in the NFL.
You regularly listen to our podcast. You would already
yeah,
know.
you already know. I'll read my.
He
articles,
was
actually.
he was a Jet.
He was a what?
Second round
Jet.
draft in 2020 by the Jets.
Yeah,
Jets,
I've
okay.
seen him actually.
Yeah.
And he never did anything. Now, Greg Ward Jr., he used to be a Philadelphia Eagle, and he kind of the opposite. He was undrafted and worked his way up into the NFL, and then worked his way back down. Now,
Stoops on that on the Renegades. Is that Bob Stoops' kid?
yeah, we have Bob Stoops' kid.
So he was able to stick without the nepotism.
The more it looks like, I think it's leaning more towards Bob Stoops just decided to step down, because he went to the last Renegades game, so he's still supporting the UFL.
Well, he's supporting his kid.
That's a good point. There he is, actually. Look at that.
That was
There
good.
It is.
But because that's the thing is like the fact that the
Wes
like
Welker
Beck
Jack-
got to stay, but they moved him away from the most popular franchise in St. Louis. He had to go to Orlando.
Yeah.
And then other than that, only the champion coach kept his job. It seems like there must have been something they were asking these coaches to do that they just said no thank you.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Because I'm sorry, Skip Holtz is a better coach than AJ McCarron.
Skip Holt should never. Yeah. I would have paid him just because he's just good and he's going to bring out a good product.
Oh,
And he
35 wasn't ready for that.
like as much as you didn't like the Stallions, it's not Skip Holtz. Like, he did a good
Skip
job.
Holtz is a good coach. And that's the thing. And that's the thing, Deshaun, with the coaches they brought in. So AJ McCarron played for Bama.
Yeah.
He's now the Birmingham Stallions coach. Ricky Prohl played for the Rams. He's now the St. Louis Battlehawks coach. Ted Ginn Jr. played for the Ohio State Buckeyes. He's the head coach of Columbus. None of these guys get coaching experience.
None. And then there's Chris Redmond, too. He doesn't have any coaching experience, just backup
Good
quarterback.
catch.
That was a good catch. Man, I'll tell you what.
Offensive pass interference?
Oh, come on.
Taunting.
I'm trying to figure out what the flag is.
He stepped over him. Oh, maybe it was a flag. Hold.
Oh, declined.
Hmm.
Well, it was a first down anyways, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a great catch.
Oh, it wasn't a catch.
Oh, it wasn't a catch. Oh, I
Oh,
thought it was a
okay.
catch.
I thought it was, too. It
Bad
looked like
camera
it on
angle
TV.
for us, I guess, on the first go through.
It's that damn FC Dallas lighting.
Yeah, they're gonna have night games. They really should update this lighting.
It does not look good. This looks like old school 90s football.
And not in the best way.
Yeah, especially in Dallas where the high school stadiums have better lighting.
Wow.
They do. High school stadiums do have better lighting.
Yeah.
All right, so where's your that was Hunter there, but he just gets like
Hey, man.
well, that was on the line there. He had nowhere to go. It's just
I think St. Louis has adjusted pretty well in the second half defensively.
They really seem to have.
They might have gotten a talking to in halftime.
Granted, Deshaun, if the Renegades can get over 20 points, they will be the only team in the league that has scored more than 20 points in both weeks.
Wow. And the league is crazy.
It's the beginning, and early in the year. I remember last year I was like trying to explain to Rob.
I was
like,
getting very frustrated.
It gets better, Rob. It gets better. Just
And it
hang
did
tight.
for most of the teams.
Yeah, it pulled through, and I knew it would. I was.
It didn't get
nervous,
better
though,
for
the
San
whole time.
Antonio.
No, I was nervous.
I pretty much gave up on San Antonio and became a DC Defenders fan.
Yeah.
So we can do that in this league.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I was a lifetime San Antonio Brahmas fan for all of 3 weeks.
I'm legitimately invested because I started watching them 2020 when they first tried the XFL. I was a big Renegade fan, so I've just been. I finally got the feels like all today I felt like I was getting ready for a Cowboys game.
Yeah.
like this is my team, you know.
So-
I'm not there yet with the UFL, but I enjoy it. I enjoy Nick's passion for it.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about like say Austin makes their own team?
I would love it. If Rapley's listening to me, and I don't know if Rob agrees, I'm a big fan of just rack up the Texas. Just go ahead and do it.
Like all Texas, just bring everyone to Texas.
You can make a division. You know, you have Dallas,
you
Austin,
could.
San Antonio, and Houston. I think it would just be really
Yeah,
exciting.
if like Texas is so big. I mean,
I don't think it'd go back to San Antonio, but
I mean, the fan base is there if the team's good.
if the team's good.
Yeah, like
I can see that. Like when
So,
FC came out.
Nick, do you know who Dark Angel 5535 is?
Dark Angel. Feel I do.
That
Wait, what's he saying?
asked if we could talk about baseball, and then asked you specifically what house we were all at. So I feel like either it's a total rando that's trying to be interesting, or it's someone that you actually know.
Well, Dark Angel, I will talk about baseball real quick just to satisfy the commenters. The Texas Rangers look like the batting is back to how it was in 2025. Pitching is still there. Saw a lot of good things from Rocker. Saw a lot of good things from Leiter. But outside of that, I'm not too excited. And Rob's more than welcome to talk about the Boston Red Sox. As to what house we're in, mine, and you don't need to know any further than that.
Exactly. It is also its Rangers are up 3-2 on the Mariners in the bottom of the eighth, and the Red Sox went ahead and found a way to their third win in 11 games. That's pretty impressive.
Do we win, by the way, the Rangers? I don't know.
I just said they're up 3-2 in the eighth.
Hey, that'd be 2 against the Mariners, and that's huge.
That is huge. Big division battle there. Mariners are expected to win this division, so.
Dark Angel reminds me of someone, though. Hey, in the comments, if you don't mind, Dark Angel, maybe say who you are. Just give me a first name, because I think I remember you.
Oh, my. What is going on with Reed? Is he panicking? He's up 11 points. He is I was ready to anoint him, and he is disintegrating before our eyes.
I will say this. This is one thing
threw
about
it
Reed.
into the helmet.
This is one thing about Reed.
Into the helmet.
Yeah.
Not even the hand, the helmet.
And I'm nitpicky. He's got a sidearm, and I've always hated sidearm throws.
Yeah.
The sidearm is why he just threw it into the helmet.
That's why I'm not a big fan of Justin Herbert. like same thing.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert only has one fan, it seems, and that's Madison Beer. So
Phillip Rivers had a hell of a sidearm. Didn't look as good in his 40s.
hey, Phillip Rivers held his own, much to my surprise,
Shock put.
with those Colts.
Dude, his throwing motion, I'm like, you're Phillip Rivers, man. You used to. Now he's like, eh.
I thought they could have picked up anybody though. Like, yeah, I feel like they could have picked anybody else up.
But, I mean, they did that for a reason. Phillip Rivers is a good friend of the head coach and also knows the offense.
I guess.
They could have picked up Cam Newton. He was available.
Not friend of the coach, doesn't know the offense. And
I
did
was
you
thinking-
see Cam Newton when he was trying to run on offense in New England?
Yeah,
he couldn't throw the
I did
ball
watch that.
anymore.
Well,
He could still run it. He couldn't throw.
you had to get it going.
Yeah.
He had a whole season.
Rob,
I'm not talking about the first 2 weeks. It was week 16.
poor Cam Newton, man. He's those
I miss
hits
the prime.
caught.
Yeah.
Those hits caught up with him.
I miss Prime Cam.
Oh, Prime Cam was awesome.
That-
He almost made me a Panthers fan. for a
He
little bit.
single-handedly won Auburn a national championship.
Well, and
Auburn doesn't win the national championship if he is not the quarterback of that team.
you gotta remember Deshaun's a younger guy. That's got to probably be your favorite player, right?
Yeah, at the time, like that was like peak for me. Like it was peak for everybody around that time.
Him, Superman.
Superman in the end zone.
That Super Bowl though. Come on, man.
Man, I should have picked up Johnny Manziel.
Hell yeah.
Also, in that Super Bowl, didn't Cam just stare at a fumble and
Yeah,
not
that's
pick?
he
Yeah,
knows
Yeah,
what I was
man.
talking about.
He said he was scared.
It's the Super Bowl. Super Bowl.
My quarterbacks are honest.
Yeah, he said he was scared, man.
Super Bowl.
He said, man, I was scared. Like, to be honest, I was scared.
Come on, Cam.
Yeah, he was scared.
At least he
man.
wasn't lying, Rob. Give him that.
I'd be scared too, man.
Yeah, well, you're not getting paid $60 million.
My whole career's on the line.
Yeah.
He probably froze. Saw that ball, his whole career flashed before his eyes.
Could you imagine if he did that in the Boston fan base? They would have fired the fans would have.
He would not have been able to come to training camp the next year.
No, the Boston fan
Philly?
base.
They would have.
Philly is
They
another
would have
one.
just both those fans. He would have just get traded.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have had to. They would have vandalized his house.
Yeah. Cowboy fans would be like, well, he's our guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, good spin for the first.
I've been impressed by the receivers for the Renegades.
This is a very talented skill position. You got Stoops, who looks really good. I love Merriweather, Tyler Vaughn, Greg Ward Jr. I mean, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Mims.
Like the offensive line could be a little bit better.
It does seem, even there, it seems like Reed's playing a little nervous, playing a little.
He loves that sidearm, man.
He seems like he's afraid to get hit.
Hey, look, and he can get away with the sidearm in the NFL. I'm thinking of him as an NFL guy.
Well, he can go back, be a backup for the Chargers. They don't have to change their offense.
Herbert drives me nuts. Did Dark Angel ever respond, by the way?
No. But the Chargers actually do have a real good offensive coordinator now going into this year.
I've seen Dark Angel before. I forgot who that was.
It was a TV show way back when.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. It's my apologies. It's
You're not making it better here,
I'm
Nick.
not making it better.
Here we go. Nothing again.
Dalton. It's Dalton.
Oh, what's up, Dalton?
Dalton.
What's up, Dalton?
I couldn't think of it. Sorry, Dalton.
All right. They're just giving up the downs when they do that.
Ooh, except for the penalty. Merriweather seems
Personal
very
foul.
confident.
Well, this is a personal foul, so could we maybe see a super challenge here? Because I don't know. I didn't see anything personal foul worthy.
Nah, they could have mouthed something though. Merriweather seems very confident. He was like, I got you. By the way, Merriweather, big flopper.
Okay, can we see the replay, please?
Merriweather loves to flop.
Okay, if I'm Ricky Prohl, though, I'm seriously considering challenging this if there's any doubt.
I mean, you almost have
Because
to.
a touchdown will end it, whereas a field goal, you're still in it. What?
What happened?
What am I seeing?
That I didn't
That
see
wasn't
a
even
damn
96.
thing.
He wasn't down.
That was 95, right? Okay, announcers, you were like saying it was clear as day.
It was not clear as day. That was.
They might have blown the play dead, and we missed that.
All right, well, if they blew the play dead, the receiver was still playing it.
I'm just trying to figure it out, Rob. I don't look, man. But if that's one possibility,
They're holding up here, so I think they're weighing a challenge.
Yeah,
No,
fourth quarter.
I still don't know.
I'm with you. Oh God,
Wow.
we got the shirtless section.
Yeah. How much do you think the tickets are?
35
Oh,
last
actually-
time I saw.
Oh, well, to get in, the cheapest to get in is like $13, $14.
Wow.
But to get like good seats, you're looking in the mid 30s.
I'll just pay the $14 to sit wherever I want. That's what it
Probably
seems
all
like.
you got to do.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
who's gonna take my spot?
And I hope the UFL's not too picky on that because
Like, there's so much open. I'm like, bro, you have so much open.
actually, I've been to a UFL game. The UFL is pretty picky. They will guard the sections.
Oh.
They do guard the sections, but
Well, I'd pay the 35.
but
I'll
that's
pay $60 if it's good seats.
that stadium is so small though. You just
There's
get-
no bad seats in this. It's
It's a very nice stadium.
It's so most of the stadiums now, they're almost all in the MLS stadium. So have you been to an Austin FC game?
Yes.
So you're looking at that size of a stadium is what they're playing in.
Okay. Why don't they have games in the Austin FC Stadium?
Because we don't have an Austin
Oh,
team.
we gotta have an Austin team. Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I mean, you just make an Austin team and just have it in an Austin FC Stadium.
It's not actually a bad way to look at who is a good market is based off how your soccer crowd is.
We have one
They
of the best
usually
soccer
match.
crowds. We're right up there with Portland as far as the soccer crowds go.
Well, like Seattle, they did really well in the UFL or XFL, and they have a great soccer fan base. So sometimes cities, you can just tell they're just good fan
But
bases.
also, like,
I think
there's
Austin's
clearly a West Coast bias that the UFL has.
yeah,
They're not in the Western time zones at all.
it must cost a lot of money for plane travel and things like that, and
Yeah.
timing, trying to get the games right.
And then like, you look at the East Coast, we got
Time slots
you
are
got
not good
DC,
either.
and then you got Orlando. Those are two big airports that are cheap to fly in and out of.
Yeah, Dallas too. That's another one.
Yeah,
DFW.
well, Dallas. I mean, that's where the league's based there. So
Yeah, St. Louis, another big airport.
yeah, they're only flying back to Dallas. They're all flying out of Dallas.
I don't know about Columbus, Ohio, but I'm sure they're not that. I actually don't know where Columbus is relative to the big cities.
They've got an
Cleveland.
airport,
Yeah,
or you could fly into probably Pittsburgh in
Yeah.
bus.
they're a pretty big city though.
Yeah,
Right.
they have an NHL team,
I knew that.
the Blue Jackets.
That's what I said. The Blue Jackets.
Columbus Blue Jackets.
I think we should just invest into an Austin team.
We should.
Yeah, let's
But
do it.
if you want to invest into an Austin FC football team, first invest in the Nick and Rob
Nick and
Homer.
Rob Homer. I will promote that. Shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll grow your business with our promotion, and then with our monies combined, we'll invest in that Austin FC
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Sponsor
that.
the hell out of us. Get us a studio while you're at it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. That bump.
Okay.
No, like that's seriously.
We also don't know what was said. I'm so dumb.
I think that was
Merriweather is a flopper though.
that's so yeah. You can't challenge that. But I don't know. I'm mad at that player. If I'm the coach,
Which one, Merriweather?
if I'm the Ricky Prohl, I'm pissed at that player.
Oh, Blitz.
Touch.
Oh,
You gotta bring that in.
I know you gotta
could've.
catch that, bro. Like,
That was a
Easy
perfectly
touchdown.
thrown ball.
Hodges, pretty good.
It's like he kind of stopped when the defender touched him and was, oh crap, I can keep going.
Look how big he is too. Just take advantage of it, bro.
yeah, no, look, easy touchdown.
Dude,
He pulled on his jersey.
Look,
Right.
easy
Just
touchdown.
grab it.
You know, like this.
What a good pass.
Bro, what kind of helmets are those, man? Are those speeds?
Yeah, Renegades uniform great. Their old helmet awesome. I don't like their new helmet. Another thing is we match with the Aviators, like almost color T to a T, and that's frustrating as hell too.
But that you mean the Aviators match with us because
Yeah,
we had these colors first.
yeah, we did. Get your own damn colors,
Oh,
Aviators.
speed flex. Some of them just look funny.
There's
They
a,
even gave them red as their secondary color, Aviators. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying their helmets just look funny.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Do they have multiple colored helmets, or are they all pretty much the same?
touchdown.
Pretty much the same. That's a gimme.
Yeah.
That's
for
a
sure.
gimme with Tyler Vaughn.
All right.
Dude, Tyler Vaughn, man.
Tyler Vaughn with a 2-touchdown game.
Is he the best wide receiver in the UFL right now? That's
Well,
the question.
since a certain wide receiver on the other side of the field doesn't have a quarterback that can throw it to him.
He's
Yeah.
looking pretty good, yeah. Tyler Vaughn, dude.
Oh, so they're the only team with the two games with over 20 points or something like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
we got it.
I mean, we're
Look
only
at that.
2 games in, but still.
Look at that cut. He's so calm too when he
I
does
think they
it.
ran that same play for the first touchdown.
Yeah.
And you can scheme all you want, but when you have a guy like that, and
You
a
know-
good arm too, you have to be deadly accurate on those.
I don't begrudge anyone like giving glory to God after all that stuff, but I'm still waiting for the time where someone's gonna like lose or do bad and then in their interview blame God. Like if God gets all the credit for the win, it'd be really just entertaining to see
Right.
God get credit for the loss too.
Yeah.
I would be entertained. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, God lost his
It's a very Norm Macdonald joke. Well, you really didn't help me out on that one, though, did ya?
I'm like, man, well, if God didn't want me to win.
I guess he's not a big fan of me.
Score update for those
like
of you
that.
wondering.
Funny, Rob.
Texas Longhorns 16, Incarnate Word 4.
Damn.
That's
Had a lot of money on
another.
Incarnate
That's
Word.
another run rule victory for the Texas Longhorns.
All right, on Incarnate Ward, wait until the same Houston State Bearcats come walking in.
That's going to be a fun one. Now the question, Nick, do we get Wings Up before, after, or both?
I say, why not both?
Yeah, obviously.
I can do that. Wings Up, great place, by the way. If you're in the Austin area, check it out.
Yeah, especially if you're one of those Austin
been?
locals that only talks about, like, obviously no one does Buffalo Wild Wings in the Austin area. Most people go, like, they love Pluckers.
Local?
It is a local
Was
chain.
local.
Yeah, it's expanded outside, but started here. But the quality has gone down. My wife and I have noticed the quality never goes down at Pluckers.
Wings Up.
So, oh my goodness, Wings Up. The quality never goes down at Wings Up. They are far and away the best wings. I'm there at least once a month, usually more like twice a month.
I love it. Seriously, I'm not.
Where's
He's
that?
not joking,
I've never
Deshaun.
been.
It's the best place. It's in Central Austin near campus.
But, what I'm saying, Nick, is for the 28th, we can do a pregame early pod from Wings Up, the outside seats.
We can do it. We got the Bluetooth mics. We can make it.
We can take those outside seats,
We could do that.
We just gotta maybe. I don't know.
My thing is we could be inconspicuous. Even like we can go incognito on it. I've got equipment.
we could, but I'd rather get permission and talk up Wings Up and maybe get some cross promotion with them.
Yeah, maybe. They're weird though. They almost don't need the pub because they're just
No, they don't.
yeah.
But you never know.
They got mad at the Instagram lady that some influencer coming in there. I think I told you about this. I was like, dude, there's this hole in the wall place. No one knows about it. And we went there and it was packed to the wazoo. Not a football day. And it was like a weird day in the week. And they were all mad at an Instagram influencer because they told them where they were at.
But they've embraced that a little bit more. They just had another influencer that I follow that he covers bars and whiskey and stuff locally in the Austin area.
Yeah.
And he was just recently at Wings Up and they posted all about it and they reshared it.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure about the manager. I just know the waitress that always serves us. I don't
260
know her name.
yards.
The same waitress that's always there.
Yeah, she always takes care of us. She's a great waitress, does a great job. But
She made fun. I was there with Megan last week and she made fun of me for something.
yeah, she makes fun of everyone. She's fun.
Oh yeah, no. Megan was laughing pretty good.
But anyway, she was the one that was upset. So she was probably just upset that it was crowded.
Yeah.
She was the same one that gave me and Rob a 4-seater and told us not to allow anyone to sit there because she was not. She just needed the tables to slow down.
That's right. Yeah, we're like, oh yeah, it's busy. Someone else can sit there. She's
I got a
like,
spot
no,
for
they
you. You're going here, okay? And do not give up a seat.
And she also knew we were going to be there a while too. So
she's like,
we're never in a rush when we're at Wings Up.
take up the coverage.
But yeah, essentially, it's unbelievably good wings with the local dive bar vibe.
But you got Jenny Tap.
And Tyler Vaughn already has 200 yards. You think y'all see a
Sick.
1,000-yard season?
No.
With 10 games? No, but
He should,
He's already at
Tyler
200.
but the offenses in the EFL haven't proved to be that consistent. If this offense can put up 24 points a game, which it's
Maybe.
averaging, there's no reason he can't average 100 yards a game.
Yeah, he's already got 260 yards for the season.
and another thing is like quarterbacks don't even like throw for 300 here, like on average.
Austin Reed set like the UFL passing game record last week with like 230 something.
376. But
Sorry, 376.
Yeah.
He set the record, first ever game.
What? Dak can blow that out.
He's done that before, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, bad pass.
Good D.
Man, this quarterback is
Not good.
He's buns. Yeah.
Buns.
Yeah, he's buns, man.
And you can argue that the Renegades backup is probably a top 4 or 5 quarterback in this league too. But
why are you throwing that? Like that is you're not supposed to throw that at all.
You say, yeah.
Oh, I said Perez is a top 4 or 5 quarterback in the league.
Yeah, the backup. Yes. I would say.
So his backup's
Top
better
3.
than the starter?
No.
Reed's better, but Luis Perez is better than this guy.
Much better. Like, much better.
Set him up.
What a good catch.
Set him up, and then the flag.
He held up too. He could have done more. You saw him hold up.
Yeah.
I think they penalized him anyway.
Yeah, they did.
He held up.
I think it's
taunting, yeah.
Took off the helmet.
I think he threw the flag before.
It did look like that, didn't it?
What
are we doing?
Oh man, he could have tore his ACL.
He held up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw it.
All right, I got my opinions. So I'm not gonna.
But here's the thing though. I know they want to be similar to the NFL with stuff like that, but you're looking for market share right now. You want stuff like that.
I agree.
That's the stuff that's going to be replayed on TikTok and YouTube and on the Nick and Rob Homer Hour.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say the controversial thing on my head. That ref was a lady. Okay, hey, and
There's
ladies,
nothing against that.
Nothing against that. That's
I'm
all
already ready
saying.
to take up the other side. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, my counter to this is: does she understand bros being bros and taunting and the way men operate on this?
You can
Did you need to say that, Nick?
I had to.
Could you have kept that in your head, maybe?
Look, that guy was just being. He's trying to be alpha, macho,
she was
testosterone.
She was following the rules because the other ref. Because I think they both the guy ref threw the flag.
No, it was the female, and then she was reporting the penalty to the guy, and the guy accepted it because the penalty is a penalty, or whatever. And I get that, and I don't know what he said, by the way, the player. So that I'll add that factor to it, but.
You can direct all hate mail to Nick.
Send it my way.
To Nick.
I'm okay with it.
At the Nick and Rob Homer Hour. Actually, just at the Nick Homer Hour for that one.
Yeah.
It's like, It's like, show has been canceled.
I'll end it, but
This is definitely you're way too young for this, but the Tim Taylor show, the Tool Time show back in the day.
Yeah.
Every time like he said something dumb on their fake TV show, the co-host would hold up a mail-in thing and say, "Please mail to Tim Taylor at." That's what I was thinking in my head, but I'm also not going to blast your address out there.
No. Please hold the address. Yeah. UFO, you can email us, so we do have an email.
Yes,
feel free to attack me.
Hey, if y'all want to start sending in questions, we'd love to get a mailbag segment going.
Yeah. UFLHomerHour@gmail.com. UFL Homer Hour. We didn't change it since our
and we're focused on the UFL right now anyway, so it works.
Yeah. It's going to be weird in the NFL once we start handing that out.
So, Nick, with them driving right here, if they can get a touchdown, it's actually a very tight game because of the 9-point touchdown.
I've seen plenty of Renegade games go into a disaster from this position. Plenty. And I'm not nervous yet until this touchdown. Then I'll start getting nervous.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed if I lost.
I think Silvers is going to throw an interception on his next throw. Oh, careful. We have to listen. All right, so we know they're going for the end zone here because it's XX pylon.
Pylon.
Good,
To me, it sounds like it's probably like an out to the pylon, right?
It's going to go Hakeem Butler, right? Hakeem
for
Butler to
sure.
the pylon. Where is he? Yeah, there he is.
Up in the on our end.
Just to
No,
try
that's not him.
to put it right in the
I
bread
actually
basket
don't know where
here.
he is at. Silver's run.
XX pylon means quarterback sneak.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
It was the coverage was good.
Yeah, it was way too good.
I Tony'd that one. I Tony'd it. Shout out to you, Tony.
We love you, super fan Tony.
There he is. Yeah, he wasn't in the last play, I don't think.
No, they're gonna. It's 1-on-1. Look, maybe they're gonna double.
If it's 1-on-1, you just got to
They're
give
gonna
it
play
to Butler.
soft.
Yeah, look, they're even pointing Butler out. Look at
They
him.
normally don't help the safety.
Oh.
Safety is helping.
Oh, is that a flag on the lineman? No flag. I thought there might have been a hold on the linebacker there, but
I'm
no.
telling you, man.
I thought it
Quarterback
was
is
pretty clean.
quarterback
4th
is
and 5,
nuts.
they got to go for it. They can't punt here, Nick. They're not allowed
Yeah.
to punt.
I think even in the NFL, we're not too worried about that.
They're going. They're going for this.
They have
to.
yeah, because a touchdown. Well, actually, even a
They can't
field
do a field
goal, even a field goal is arguably a 2-score game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it within.
So you'd think maybe
you
I'd
got
probably
it within
kick
15.
but he missed the close field goal last time, right?
Yeah, 8 minutes to go though. That's their problem. That's what they're freaking out about.
Ooh, quick slants.
That was clutch.
First down,
Oh!
touchdown.
That was
That
clutch. I'm
that's
gonna
a
give him
touchdown.
credit. That was clutch.
Taunting on Neville.
Yes.
He taunted the football.
Which ref? I'm just joking. Just joking.
No.
I can tell you.
No.
Spike the ball too
Stay on
hard.
that side of the field.
See the 3-point. I want to see a 3-point.
Actually, 3 points? Does that actually make sense?
At this
Oh, smart challenge. Just find something.
Yeah, I think he dropped the ball when he jumped in the end zone.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that's
is it
a
like the NFL
challenge.
But is it like the NFL? Like the plane's broken,
Like-
touchdown.
What
Like
do we
he dropped-
care
Like the
about
NFL,
that?
that's a touchdown.
He fumbled it. Another team got the ball.
Yeah, but in the NFL, it's a touchdown
Yeah, 'cause it
because the
broke the
plane
plane.
broke.
No. It's the same rules. It's the same rules. He broke the plane.
Oh, they're calling a pick?
Oh,
he-
nah. Yeah, they're just fishing.
Which you got to fish, but also I do think you're already in the 2-score game range. There's no reason why not to go. You have to make it 2 scores. You have to go for 3 here
2 scores, yeah, right?
because then you're only down by 9.
Super challenge.
But you can get 9 next time.
Right, but so right now you're within 2 more scores. But if you get 3 here, you're
Oh,
down
yeah,
by
yeah.
9. Stop, touchdown, 3 more points, tie game.
Yeah, you got to go for 3.
You got to go for 3. So we're going to see a 3-point play.
So are there challenges and super challenges? Or
Yes.
are there only super challenges?
Well, you only get 1 challenge.
No, you get 3
It's just one.
challenges.
It's just one.
So is a super challenge?
It's just one super challenge.
No,
That's it?
he's asking about challenges too.
like
That's
regular
it.
challenges.
No, you get challenges and super challenges.
You only get 1 challenge, super challenge. They just refer to it as.
I thought
super
they have
challenge.
multiple challenges.
So like you
Pretty
can't,
confident they only got
No,
1.
because look, like
Yeah, we'll
you
look
can't-
it up.
yeah,
We'll look it up.
you can't regular challenge. Like throw a red flag.
right, yeah. There's no
regular?
point of calling something a super challenge if you only have
One.
one.
Kind of good observation. Good observation. I agree.
Yeah.
But
I think
Deshaun,
that's
here we
what
go.
happens.
3-point attempt.
Oh,
Where's
they're doing,
Steph Curry?
They're doing the 3.
Yeah, because then they're only down by 9,
Okay, cool.
and then they can tie it after a stop.
Steph Curry.
I'd run the
So
same play as the
Hakeem
Renegades.
Butler has to get the ball here.
Yeah, he's going to. There's no way he's not.
88. They got him. They got him highlighted.
Yeah, in motion, he's gonna be 1-on-1 in the corner.
Yeah.
Well, he got it.
Yeah.
What did we say?
Did he take it out of the defender's
Yeah,
hands?
he took it out of his hands.
That's Butler.
3-point play. Is that the first 3-point play of the year?
That's a. Yeah.
Not including field goals?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he snatched it out of his hands.
That was pretty sick.
Oh,
No one cares about that one.
I know. Show
I mean,
some
that
of
was
the
cool,
play.
but show the Hakeem Butler thing, please.
They're not going to.
Yeah, here it is.
Sidearm. Dude,
Yeah, that was picked.
He just stole it from him.
That was picked. 26 had it picked.
And
Butler just said, "No,
screw
thank you."
Hakeem Butler. But that
Hey,
was
New
good.
England Patriots, we need depth on our wide receiver room.
Seriously,
Bring Hakeem Butler in.
he's fast. He's big. He's strong. I don't know what he's bad at. To be a third string wide receiver
I see him
in the
as, I can see him
NFL?
as a second, honestly.
You see him as a second in the NFL.
Yeah, I can see him as a second in the
I
NFL.
mean, he seems huge. I just don't
I
know
think
why
he
they
can-
can't get him.
I
He's
think he
older
can work
now. Maybe that's why.
How old is he?
Good question, Deshaun. Would you stop asking questions like this on
He's like 35.
He's just been there since the XFL 2020. Super. In the rule changes, blah 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 blah. Tush push, other changes of focus.
Yeah, there's no tush push.
Yeah.
Oh, tush push isn't
yeah,
a
they
thing?
took it that way.
It's illegal.
Which makes sense in this league. You know what? In the NFL, I say figure it out. And UFL, I say, come on, guys, it's already kind of. One foot in bounds, no punting. 3 attempts, points after a touchdown. Coin toss. New kickoff rules. Nothing.
No challenge rules?
I got AI saying 1, but we don't really trust AI, especially when it comes to the UFL, because the UFL doesn't provide much information, so there's not much to fish out of, right?
AI's got our pod description mostly correct, though, right?
You want to try it again?
Yeah, see if they
Let's
know.
have fun.
Let's see if they know who the Nick and Rob Homer Hour is. So we got ourselves. This is now a clutch drive for Austin Reed. What is Austin Reed made of?
This is according to
Google AI?
Gemini. The
Gemini.
Nick and Rob Homer Hour is a sports commentary podcast and a digital show hosted by Nicholas Beanie and Rob Lawson.
Okay. That is my stage name, folks. That is my stage name. I'm fine with that.
Is that what AI says for real?
You know, he doesn't mention his last name much.
I don't ever mention my last name.
Yeah, so I think he keeps it
Whereas
to the vest.
your at is at with your last name.
I'm okay with it. I'm Nick
Right.
Beanie. Go at it. Look, if you're going to try to steal my identity, I'm not the best name to steal because there's only one. You know, there's not that many Nick Beanies out there.
If you notice by how often we're also constantly asking for sponsors, we ain't rich either.
Yeah, we
so.
ain't rich. Good luck. Take my debt with you.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
The show typically focuses on NFL, MLB, and NHL. They somehow tapped into that, Rob. News often with specific emphasis on Boston and Dallas area sports fans.
That's not bad.
It's pretty good. I don't know about the last name, but they're pretty good there.
I'm okay with that.
Random guest, Deshaun Bernard. No, I'm just joking.
Imagine.
I mean, at this point, I think you're our most recurring. You and Ryan are up there.
Yeah, Ryan has made a lot of appearances too. Is he interested in the UFO?
I haven't chatted with him in a bit. I can see if he's interested.
Yeah, try it. But yeah, Deshaun, you've got to be one of our most frequent guests. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
It's you and Ryan are our top 2 guests. I'd have to actually count to see who had more.
Yeah, feel good, man. Feel good.
I can confirm, Deshaun, you are our first guest, though.
First guest. Yeah, because I came on one
I
of
think he was
the
our first.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came on one of the actual shows.
So
Then started popping up in lives.
designated first guest, Deshaun.
Got real close with Tony, you know.
You're the closest to Tony. Tony always mentions you in the chats. Where's Deshaun? Oh,
This is
Yeah.
pretty good.
what?
I'm looking it up. Primarily NFL, UFL football, coverage of NHL and MLB. It does say we're on spot. We would like to get back on Spotify. We probably need to.
At some point, yeah.
Discussion-based analysis. I guess we did at one point have a 3 things to win. 3 keys to the game at some point.
3 keys to the game. Yeah, interesting.
It does
Probably
talk,
for the preseason.
yeah, and it talks about the Dallas and.
So how do you feel about that, Mr. Lawson?
I'm okay with that, but what I'd like to see here, I'm happy for an entertainment factor that St. Louis has made it a 1-score game. Were they allowed, if they had wanted to, could they have done a 4th and 12 onside kick right there? I know it's a little early.
I believe so, yeah.
It's a little early to have done that, but that would have been an interesting time to do it.
I say go for it.
They didn't,
Oh, this thing's so deep. Oh my gosh.
which is fine.
I'm showing them,
But
telling
not
you.
when you throw it like that.
Yeah.
That's how they play it, man. They are.
Well,
and by
also
the
that
way-
throw was awful. Like the fan in the first row could have made it there in time for the tackle.
Yeah.
That was.
Austin
No.
Reed, I want you to succeed,
Yeah, that screen should have been better.
but Jordan Tiamo would have done better. Luis Perez would have done better.
He also got off that block pretty.
Uh,
Or he never even blocked him, really. He just tapped him.
this is who the St. Louis Battlehawks are, though. They're going to step back and attack. They're very interesting to watch. And by the way,
And
this is
29 is going to play the outfield.
no, I guess we're punting in a
Yeah.
1-score game. Don't do this to me again, Renegades.
Oh,
I
man.
swear to God.
Dude, if we can get a 3-point play to potentially tie the game or force overtime, that'd be exciting.
Yeah,
Nick is the true homer when it comes to the Renegades homer hour.
yeah, I would cheer against that.
I'm the
Anytime.
add-on. I'm learning to get my love there.
False start, maybe?
Timeout. Oh, fine.
Delay game.
False start? Oh.
That's whatever.
I think they did it on purpose, actually. Well, no, that's not a good spot to do.
That's not
that.
a good spot to do it.
Terrible
Yeah.
spot to be. Now you're going to make it worse.
The amount of penalties the Renegades have is kind of embarrassing. Neuheisel's got to get that tightened up.
And they don't have any more super challenges, right?
No, they're done.
They're out of super
did,
challenges.
did we clarify? Do they have only the super challenge, or do they have regular challenges too?
You know, the way the UFL website works, I can't get official confirmation. All I know is AI said they get one challenge and they just refer to it as a super challenge.
Mike
That's
Repoli.
AI. I'm not going to deny that the UFL does a good job.
Mike Repoli. All the things we're complaining about, hire us to fix them.
Yeah. That'd be like number one, just weird things about the... Like, I'm not against AI if the information's out there for AI to go grab, but there's
But if you're asking AI to create the info,
yeah, and
that's a problem.
and that's one of the worst parts about AI is it will make up answers. It'll just straight up make them up. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rob's
like
last name.
like Lawson.
Well, and there's times when you pull it up because now Google almost like you have to select for the Gemini preview to not come up, and you can see the Gemini preview and it'll say the wrong thing, and right under it, the first hit is the correct answer,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, come on, Google.
Yeah, Gemini got a lot better, and then it got back to being bad again. I don't know what's going on. It's just phantom answers. I'd rather you just tell me you don't know. I'm okay with
Or
that.
just let us do the old-fashioned scroll through 2 or 3 and pick one.
Yeah, that too. You know, do the research, but I like both options. You know,
I think they did a
for
pretty good
innovation.
job when it came to like figuring out who y'all were. I mean, the show at least.
It was pretty.
Yeah,
accurate.
it was not bad. It was not bad. I was impressed.
But that was like a perfect example. It doesn't know your last name, so it just
So it
went
just created one.
Lawson.
It just created one. But then when I pulled it up, it didn't have your last name at all. It just said Nick and Rob.
Yeah, which is weird.
Like
So-
it was slightly different from what you pulled up.
I wonder if it's because I'm using my Google account and it knows my name. So
Maybe.
yeah. Yeah, and that was another thing. Remember when we were doing the audition?
Yep.
The-
There were
the
auditions
Jersey
to
thing.
see if Nick would make it on the show.
Yeah. No,
No, this is Nick's show.
the Jersey reveal show.
Yeah.
I had what $400 or something for. I forgot what the price was for something, but you had a completely different price, and we
Yeah.
both got it from Gemini, and I'm like, Well, that doesn't make
It's
sense.
2 completely different price points for the same jersey.
It also tells me that I'm the dummy that will be willing to buy something for $400.
Yeah, Deshaun,
Knows you better.
let's see, Deshaun, do you know who Tony Baselli is?
No.
There's no way in hell.
I am proud that I got that one.
No, hey, I called it. I thought you would. I thought you'd just get it.
Yeah. I mean, it helped that the Jaguars
This is-
played the Patriots in the AFC title game.
Granted, Hall of Famer, but this
Yeah.
is a lineman for the Jacksonville Jaguars in the 90s. And he knew it. It's impressive.
It is. I got a lot of useless stuff up here.
Who's a player that we were just kind of like you didn't know earlier? I forgot. What did I asked him, do you know who that is? Jake Plummer. Jake Plummer.
Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake, bro.
So yeah, so come out and visit us to our 37U game.
Jake is the real deal, Brent, man. Arizona Cardinal Hall of Famer.
So would you do 37U?
No.
No,
Would you?
I probably would, just for the love of the game.
That's serious love. Because at 37, Rob?
Oh, football? Hell no.
Oh! Dang
But
it.
if there was if I had gear, I'd have to skate a little bit to get it back up to it. But getting back into a beer league, hockey league or something would be so fun.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of that around here though.
No, not there is though. They do have like little.
But there's only a couple rinks, so you got to get to the rink.
So I went skating in Colorado and Denver, and I used to be able to skate when I was 12, and I hit the rink. I had no clue what I was doing. I slipped and slid. I got the hang of it, but I just realized I can't do hockey.
Well, dude, it wouldn't surprise me if Rhode Island had almost as many rinks as the entire state of Texas, if not more.
I believe that.
I'd have to look it up. I have no idea, but it would not surprise me if that was a thing.
Yeah. But I came on a conclusion because I thought the same thing. I was like, yeah, beer league hockey. I could probably learn it, figure it out. It's too much. It's too much. I don't think I can do it.
Oh, ice skating?
Yeah, can you ice skate?
Yeah, I picked it up like the first time I've ever like touched ice skates.
Okay, well then screw me then, Deshaun. Jeez.
It's kind of like, yeah.
But
it's
can
kinda
you
like
stop?
rollerblading. Yeah.
Can you do a hockey stop?
It's just you just kind of slide, right? You just kind of turn them sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. I like literally the first time I've ever gone on like ice with ice skating. It was just it just felt natural because I'd always go to the skating ring as a kid. So
Yeah.
it's literally it just kind of feels kind of like going to the skating ring in a way, like same movements.
Pretty easy. Yeah, well, you weren't built like a giraffe like I was.
Yeah, hockey's a sport I grew up playing, so. But I grew up in New England, so.
Yeah, I feel like hockey's not that. Well, it's big here, but I don't feel like it's.
It's not that big.
Yeah, it's not. I feel like football's more of a Texas.
It's getting bigger though.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger, and Rob can attest. The Dallas Stars fan base.
Oh,
the
it
real,
was.
true.
It's been
like,
a couple
hardcore.
years since I've been to a game, but I went with my buddy Stein. We went to a Bruins Stars game, and I was fully decked out in all my stuff, like Bruins socks on, and the fans around us were great.
Smart and
Knew the
nice.
game. We had a great time. They knew I wasn't there to be the typical Boston a-hole, and we had a great time.
Yeah.
It helped that the Bruins won in overtime.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. Now, we'll say Dallas sports fans are somewhat used to that kind of attitude, just being rivals to the Philadelphia Eagles. So
Well, but and I think you probably noticed
not
it by now.
you.
Yeah. I have a very high expectation in my team, but I am not what has become the younger generation of New England sports fan, the loudmouth, cocky.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I will lose my S over the fact that like they miss an easy play.
Whoa,
You
dude.
had it.
Don't get
Man.
taunting.
Yeah, no joke.
He had it. He could have took that all the way home.
Dude.
Jones got taunting
But
earlier.
he waits till he gets off the field on the helmet, though. That's pretty
Well,
smart.
because he got the
actually.
flag earlier.
Yeah. It's pretty smart. He's
Look,
like,
He could have jumped on it right there.
I love the attitude.
I think he played it a little safer to make sure he didn't give up the touchdown if he missed.
Look, he could have took it right there. He didn't even. There was no second effort into grabbing the ball.
I wonder if a coach waved at him or something. Just
Like drop it.
well, no, with the helmet. 'Cause he went to rip it off, and then, or maybe he's.
They
They gotta get a stop now.
The what?
The dad didn't even move.
He's like, honey, it's UFL.
Why are you so excited?
Kidding, UFL fans. I'm just joking. Seriously, no joke.
Yeah.
So, Nick, this might come off a little cocky here.
All right.
Why won't the Renegades go 10-0?
Teams I'm concerned with: Orlando Storm and the DC Defenders. Those are the two that are going to bother me. Battlehawks, I just don't trust the new coach. That's all it is. And I don't like Brandon Silvers. No offense, Brandon Silvers. It's just I don't.
Well, we know the parents aren't listening to us because they're at the game.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. Okay, so as long as parents aren't listening, good. I'm not the biggest Brandon Silvers fan.
All right. They didn't go right up the middle there. It was a delay. We were chewing some clock.
Do they have a 2-minute warning?
They do.
Yeah, I will say the Battlehawks are much better with their timeouts this half than they did the first half.
That was awful last half.
They got rid of all of them with 7 minutes to go. So they've got 4 clock stoppages here.
Yeah.
So they're not panic mode yet. There's no need to be calling timeouts yet.
No panic mode.
Just run it. Oh, well, they got to pass it right
With
now.
it's already at third down. I wouldn't waste the timeout yet.
Like the downs go by pretty fast.
I believe it is a shorter play clock.
That might be it. Ooh, nice move. I like that.
He missed it.
I still like what I saw from
Flag.
Austin Reed there.
He went through his progression.
On the move, under pressure.
He
That's
does.
the key.
He is he's got nervous feet.
Yeah.
He's got nervous legs. Hopefully, as he gets more reps. Really?
Roughing the passer.
I mean, I'll take it, but really?
I don't know yet. Yeah, I just don't know. I didn't see it, but maybe you hit him low.
Oh, no, that's roughing the passer. Head to head.
Yeah.
96
Ball was
is-
gone. That's the second time he's had a bad penalty, right, for 96?
Yeah, I don't know about the first one, but I guess the second one wasn't good. He did shove him. He didn't have to shove him.
I said, man, stop roughing the passer.
But this is the kind of things that keep these players, because their talent level is not that far away from the bottom level NFL players.
Correct.
But it's decision making like that that's going to keep them out of getting a look.
Huge.
Yeah.
I love Stephen Jones Jr., but you need to tone it down just a little, I would imagine. You can't get away with that in the NFL.
No,
For instance, the corner. He's good.
and that's the thing. Like, it's tough because like 96 could have been having an all world game, but but those two penalties being on his tape,
Mhm.
costing his team the game pretty much. When you look at the score, an NFL coach is just going to move on to the next guy.
Not a good look, yeah. Now, talent can overcome a lot where a coach could go, I'll figure the rest out.
But not when they already have guys that are better decision makers
With
already
the
in
same
their
talent
camps.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing, Hakeem Butler, he's running out of time. He needs to get an NFL team at some point.
I would be quite happy for the New England Patriots to put him on their roster.
I think he had his stint in the NFL, I believe.
Let me pull it back up. Again, had Deshaun watched that preview episode, he could tell us. He could tell us what we're forgetting that we talked about.
Yeah, he's running out of time. He's 29 years old. That's old in football years. He was a Pittsburgh Steeler, by the way, at some point.
That's what it was. Hakeem Butler. He was also a Bengal.
Played at Iowa State.
I'm like, hey, man, I watch all show. I just put it on and I fall asleep.
He does. He does. To his credit.
There is nothing wrong with that because as long as he keeps running once he falls asleep, we get credit for time listened.
Poor Deshaun sits next to me at work, so I come up to him going, "How are my mic levels? How are my mic levels?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I guess we're good." I don't know.
It's like I put it on, probably watch like the first, I don't know, minute or two, and I fall asleep.
I told you about the Bluetooth mics, dude. You got to check these out.
And now he's getting in the action right now with one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get excited about sound. You're like telling your neighbors, "Oh, come on, here comes Nick." Yeah, Nick. Those are cool mics, man.
Lucky for you, I don't have neighbors.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. He's by himself.
All right. So as we're starting to wind down in this game, we are back to our regular programming next Tuesday. We're back to our regular pod. What does that look like? Those of you that are just watching now, we break down the games from the previous week. We talk a full dedicated segment on the Renegades. And then we also take a look at the top story in Dallas and Boston sports. I can say if the Red Sox keep losing and this rumor mill for Vrabel keeps firing up, we might know what we're talking about when we talk about what's going on in Boston sports.
Yeah, maybe some more is going on.
Yeah,
Can,
I hope
get a little
not.
more
I hope
details.
not. And then if there's anything crazy big, we'll talk about that. A good, like last week, we had to talk about Tiger. Speaking of golf, Nick.
I'm wearing it.
Do you have? We got it. It is Masters Week. The Champions Dinner was tonight. That's why we had Domino's.
Yeah, of course.
Do you got a top three going into it? Who you rooting for? Who you thinking about? Where you at with the Masters?
I'll always root for Jordan Spieth, even though he's got 138 to odds. I'm not too excited about that.
But he knows his way around.
Patrick Cantley. I've got him in some office pool. I just,
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
He is very good, but so painful to watch. Slowest player on tour.
Yeah. And
They
then,
actually have. There's 12 minutes between all the tee times.
Get
But
it.
his
Tyler
group-
Vaughn.
that was beautiful.
Tyler Vaughn.
All right,
Ain't
Tyler
Austin Reed. That was
Vaughn,
dead.
Austin Reed. That was I mean, Vaughn's had to make the catch, but Reed put it where only. That was not an easy throw.
These two are going to be something special this year.
1,000-yard
If they
season.
just keep going.
I think
I'm
there
not
is no
joking.
reason why there isn't going to be 1,000-yard season for Vaughn's.
Seriously, I don't know what Vaughn can do.
And if y'all are people that bet on things for the UFL, I would. Oh, I think the linemen get away with a hold there.
They have a super challenge.
And I will say that's the second time there's been a touchdown where there was a blatant hold by a Renegade.
I thought that I heard challenge.
I mean, yeah, they do have the super challenge. You'd think you would use it there.
You have to.
Because otherwise the game's over, and now
they have 2 timeouts.
The game's
they got
over.
something.
Yeah, they could have used it.
Do I have to teach people about the super challenge down here?
Ricky Prohl needs you to teach him about the super challenge.
Anthony Becht would know to fire the super
would have
challenge.
fired it up.
He was one of the super challenge geniuses. We should stop calling it the super challenge. Just a challenge.
Yeah. But they call it the super challenge, though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Just challenging it.
But yeah, so Patrick Cantlay, there's 12 minutes between each tee time. There's 20-minute gap between when his group tees off and the next group.
Yeah. He's not my favorite golfer to watch. Obviously,
He's a good one. He's someone that can contend at Augusta.
Schefter, of course, that's a guarantee. Everyone's gonna pick him, and he's from Dallas, so I'm always rooting for Schefter. And then I got another sleeper. I've got Brooks Koepka as so we have.
That's funny to call him a sleeper, but yeah, technically he is right now.
Yeah, and of course I got Brooks Koepka, and he's in the tier 3 category in this little thing that I'm doing. And I was like, oh, I'll take Brooks. I know he's not playing well recently, but give me Brooks Koepka all day.
Yeah, I would pick Brooks Koepka for sure. He knows Augusta really well. I know Rory hasn't been fully healthy this season, but all the pressure's off him now.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't shock me if he shoots 80 both on Thursday and Friday and goes home smiling, or if he comes out and shoots like 66, 66 and starts to run away with it.
Yeah, and
So-
he can. I mean, you have the bomber.
And then someone else that I think we should keep an eye on, this is definitely a sleeper under the radar pick, Ashke Batea. He can hit it a mile long.
Mm-hmm.
He can putt, and he can move the ball.
I'll tell you, Augusta's weird though. The Bombers don't seem to dominate on that
UFO
course. Like obviously, you got good golfers that can do it and whatever, but it seems like it's not the most important part of the game. Where you go to the U.S. Open. Or something.
You got to be able to make your putts. It's you got to be able to place the ball so that your second shot is going to the right part of the green.
Yeah, and
That's just one game.
Yeah.
what?
3 touchdowns, 1 game UFL record.
He had 100. Yeah, he had 146 yards.
Tyler Vaughn's insane, dude.
In one game.
He's insane.
Wow, it's a highlight play. You missed your opportunity, buddy.
Yeah, you missed it.
Yeah, you missed it.
He made it.
Yeah.
Dude, Lyman, too, to come back and get him.
Deshaun, do you watch the Masters at all or no?
I don't. I could get into it though.
Tiger Woods is not competing this year. I don't know if you saw the news.
Yeah. Does he usually compete?
Not recently, no.
Yeah.
He's been hurt too much. He was actually, if he hadn't
Highlight play.
been a dum-dum, he probably would have been playing this week.
They're not taking advantage of their highlight plays.
Yeah, no, like I see the highlight plays.
Also,
They don't get them.
these Battlehawks shirts, they're made way too well. That's the second shirt tackle of the game.
I see why you didn't make it to the NFL. You got to hit and wrap up, man. Not grab shirts.
Bernard would be so disappointed.
Yeah, look, highlight play, missed opportunity.
That was a sack.
That was a missed opportunity.
Man,
Or was that for Silver's missed opportunity?
it was opportunity. I just feel like you could have hit him harder.
Come on.
They're not hitting hard, man. They're just grabbing them.
You're being picky.
Yeah. Like, look, this is a highlight play right
I
here.
think this one was
Look at
pretty
this
good,
highlight.
Sean. I think that was a good wrap up. Come on, man.
All right, I get it.
All right, Deshaun, you're one game in. Will you watch another UFL game?
Yeah, I can see myself watching UFL.
All right.
It is interesting. It's a little slower other than
It
NFL.
is a little slower.
Like UFL, I feel like it's interesting.
I mean, you get to watch Austin Reed and Tyler Vaughn just start cooking.
Yeah,
That alone. Like,
they broke a record.
they were killing it out there.
Yeah.
And I will say this about the Renegades offense is they look crisp. They look so crisp too. Like
Yeah,
they
their
look
offense does for sure.
Love this offense, man.
So, yeah, as a reminder, we won't be watching a game next week, but we will. Our podcast, we do the podcast live. So that was a good throw there. We do the podcast live, so you can interact with us. You can throw your questions in the chat. We're happy to interact with you during the pod if you wish.
Live, we post it. We do everything for you. Short video, short video. We got it all for you.
So can you see Deuce Vaughn?
Dominating
Yes!
the UFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, why doesn't he do it? I don't know.
Is he not on a roster right now?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure. I think he's with the Vikings.
Okay.
I think as a backup, possibly.
You know that's going to be one that he's going to
And
go off somewhere
Y'all,
else.
if you've enjoyed spending your time with us tonight, we would appreciate either on watching the video on X, watching it on YouTube, hit that like button for us. It helps us out with the views.
Gets more people into the chat. So, you know, you can have arguments, talk amongst yourselves, and have some fun.
Yeah. Especially the arguing part.
I love argument on the chats. We've had that before.
Oh yeah, that's
So, usually with Tony and Rob.
But with Tony and I, it's always in good fun. He knows he had he pulled the trigger, he would have lost the ball. All right, are they gonna run one more play? Or are they just gonna call it?
Call timeout. He's spiking it.
Oh, let's get the spike game here. Here we go.
Yeah, he's spiking it.
You know what?
Timeout.
All right.
Well,
Renegades.
let's just run one more play.
Wait, they're allowed to spike it?
Of course.
Yeah, there's a loss of the down.
Well, yeah, but I thought usually you have to get a first down before you're able to spike.
No. Come on, man. You can spike
And
whenever. You
even
can spike
in
it
the
on fourth
UFL,
down.
there is
You
no,
lose possession.
there is no world where the St. Louis Battlehawks can force overtime here. That might be a record, even though it's just through 2 games. The .35 plus 35 point differential. That's impressive.
I'd have to look at that. I think the DC... no, not the DC Defenders. I'm trying to think. They're
Launching it. Interception.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what are the two games? I got to look it up. Who are the 2 teams that they play twice? Or 3 teams they play twice, right?
Well, I would hope it's Houston.
Yeah, I would hope so too. Let's look up the UFL, the schedule. Let's see.
Because I got friends down in Houston. I'm down with going to a Houston game, by the way, guys. I love the area, especially in that part.
The food's good.
The food's great, and then the stadium. It's going to be in the soccer stadium. Have you been there?
I have not.
You have not. You live there?
I haven't been there.
You haven't been there? Dude, it's a cool
I've
area.
been to the baseball stadium.
Okay, it's like right by the baseball stadium.
Oh,
it's in
yes,
Edo.
right. It is. It's right there. It's all
Yeah,
there.
it's in Edo.
That's a good area.
It's a really cool area.
I stay down there all the time when I have to do conferences.
Yeah, great area.
Is
You
the
know Edo.
The Dynamo Stadium?
Yeah, where the Dynamos play.
So
And a good arena.
They should crush. They're going to play the Aviators in back-to-back weeks.
Twice?
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
That's weird.
They're doing a home and away, back-to-back weeks. So I expect the Renegades to get to 4-0. Then they get the Kings, 5-0. Then they finally get the Defenders in DC. That's going to be a challenge. We'll see if DC rises up to it. Then they go to Birmingham. Then they play the Storm. They get the Kings twice. Then they go to Louisville, and they get the Battlehawks twice.
So they're not playing Houston again.
Nope. They get the Aviators twice, the Kings twice, and the Battlehawks.
They need to play twice against Houston. I don't know what to tell. Yeah. They should make that a thing. I'm that's one thing.
Yeah, but all those I could see
because there's no divisions anymore, right?
Right. So looking at that schedule,
you can do strength of schedule next year, though. I can see how you can churn it.
Yeah. Looking at that schedule and looking at how they're playing through 2 games, anything less than 8-2 in the regular season is a failure.
Well, yeah. If you guarantee
they get
playoff spots,
they get the Kings and the Aviators twice. That's 4 wins right there. Should be 4.
Should be 4. Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be off the Kings bandwagon after next week. I just have a feeling.
Yeah. I'm optimistic, but I'm always blindly optimistic, so I'm a little nervous about it. But they do look really good. The offense looks really crisp. I love what they're updating their defensive coverages. That secondary is
and
sick.
if they can trade Perez for Butler,
not a bad trade though. I mean, if you're St. Louis, why not? But
then who's Perez going to throw it to?
yeah, Perez is like Peyton Manning, though. You don't need anyone. You just need to. He'll scheme the offense to do whatever he needs to do out there.
Yeah,
he's just real smart at reading coverages and things like that. That's what I like about Perez.
Yeah. But here we go. We're 2 weeks in. We've had our first live broadcast. What are our thoughts overall? So I'm clearly very high on these Renegades.
Yeah,
Nick, if you had to pick an end of the regular season record right now, what would you pick?
End of the season record.
You've been burned in the past by these guys. You're a bit more conservative, I understand. If you had to pick right now.
It's like I'm optimistic. That's the problem. I think, I think we can actually beat the DC Defenders. So I want to say my optimism, but I'm going to go.
The Defenders right now, yeah, they could. If the Defenders round into form.
I'm going to go 8-2. We beat the DC Defenders.
Here we go.
Okay, but we're only going to go 8-2 because we just don't need to get that last win, and we're just going to rest our starters. That's how confident I am. I don't know who we're playing on the last week, but that's where I'm leaning. Yeah,
I think it's the Kings I saw for the last week. So
yeah, well, the Kings are going to get a free win to make themselves feel better.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It is the Battlehawks in the last week.
Even if
it's the Battlehawks in the last one.
Okay, yeah, and even if they do bench, who are they benching? You're benching Austin Reed for Luis Perez?
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, dude, this team is it's stacked. It is a real stacked team, and they lean the.
Tyler Vaughns has a stat line that was probably the average season-long stat line for the average UFL receiver last year at the end of the season through 2 games.
290 yards.
Yeah, on the second game.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
He's
on
insane.
a long road for some pretty crazy yards for the season.
Also, New England Patriots. I'll take Tyler Vaughns.
I was about to say, here's the next pessimistic look at it. This might be our last year with Austin Reed and Tyler Vaughn.
That's a good thing, though, because that's what this league should be.
Yeah.
That's what this... You shouldn't... I love Luis Perez. Jordan Tiamu, it's great, but if you're in this league for more than like 3 years,
Yeah.
the game's probably passed you by.
You're thinking more like college football, like you start churning.
Right. Like even like in baseball, in Major League Baseball, you've got the minor league lifer that just keeps hanging on. Doesn't mind the bus rides, it pays decent enough, but they're never gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of where Luis Perez is at this point, you know?
Yeah.
That's if Tiamu doesn't find his way out after this season. That's where he's at. Like
Luis Perez is going to make a presence somewhere, I think. I don't know if it's going to be here, but he's going to be good. These two are just going to love each other. I'm telling you, those two.
They're going out for beers right now. That's what they're doing.
Better not be.
Well, remember, they all,
season ahead.
they all, for the most, unless they got, well, I guess Reed's got a kid and family, so maybe it's a little different.
Yeah.
But most of them all live right together, so they could just go, they all just go party.
Yeah. He's also a hardcore Christian, so I don't know if he's a big drinker.
Yeah.
So before we end the show, Deshaun, we've asked you a million times, so I'm sorry if you're repeating yourself on the questions. What did you like? What did you not like? And is it enough to hold your attention?
I like the fact that it's football on off season.
You feel like you're cheating on life. You're watching football in the spring.
Yeah. I love that.
That should be illegal.
Yeah,
Somehow
yeah.
we're doing it.
I didn't like the super challenge. I don't, because it's just super complicated to understand. Why is it super challenge if there's no other challenges?
I agree.
It's super. All right, just
What's super about it? It's just a regular challenge.
everything in the UFL super. It's super football, super challenges,
and
super
I think
timeouts.
it's a super challenge because like you can literally challenge it, and like the play was over here, and you're gonna say that on the other side of the field there was holding by that lineman.
Yeah, things like that. You know, it's different. It is different. It's not a normal challenge, but I get why do you call it a super challenge?
Yeah,
I don't know.
But no, it's close enough to. I mean, it's regular football, but it's close enough to NFL football to really not really. You know, I mean, it's a little slower paced, and there's not too many touchdowns and yards. But
Oh well, Tyler Vaughn got you 290. That
yeah,
wasn't good enough for you.
No, this is a good game. I can't lie. This is like a really good competitive game. So I mean, the rules are a little bit different, but I mean, I'd be able to watch it.
You could be able to watch it.
Yeah, I'd be
Okay,
able to watch it for sure.
All right, we might have got another fan. Awesome. Well, glad you were able to join us here, Deshaun. Yeah, it was awesome. And we might have won one over, Rob. There you go.
Yeah,
There we go.
Accomplish.
Chalk one up for the Nick and Rob Homer Hour. Mike Repoli, we can do it one fan at a time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna start shutting down, right?
Yeah, so thank you all for everyone that joined us on the live chat. Tony, as always. Dalton was there. I saw Reed made some comments. Seth made some comments. So thank you all for joining us. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next Tuesday for the live pod. We'll obviously be breaking down a lot of awesome plays that we saw tonight, talking about how great this team is Tyler Vaughn's the front runner for the MVP.
Yes.
And finding out what other crazy stuff is happening around the league and around the sports world.
Yes, and we'll post it on Tuesday, live show. Join us, and we'll get all our reactions. But until then, we will see you next time. As I have to walk to the laptop. Okay.